play goal, Connor McDavid. McAvoy tried to get it back toward the blue line and lost it. Nugent Hopkins ahead of McDavid on the breakaway. He scores. So it goes end to end, and the Oilers get the power play goal from Connor McDavid. It's 2-0. The number 2 star with a pair of goals tonight, Adam Henrique. Going to play it up the near boards was Coyle, but picked off. And here's a chance in front for Henrique, and they score. Turnover inside the defensive zone, and the Oilers make them pay. Henrique will get his second of the night. It's 3-0. And the number 1 star with a shutout tonight, though he didn't play the last 5 minutes and 25 seconds of the first period after he got run over by Nikita Zadorov. Stuart Skinner did stop all 26 shots that the Bruins threw at him tonight. Calvin Pickard played the other 525, didn't see one, but Skinner's our number 1 star. Gives to Wahlstrom coming out of the corner. His shot turned aside by Skinner. Wahlstrom's got it back from the near circle, a shot to the short side, and Skinner held against the near post. So Skinner 26 out of 26 tonight, and he improves his record to 16-8-3. He is 5-0-1 in his last 6 starts. This is his second shutout of the season. Jeremy Swayman will take the loss, and he drops to 13-14-3 on the year. Swayman stopped 35 out of the 38 shots that he saw. The last one was an empty netter. So the Bruins fall to 20-18-5. They are now 0-4-1 over their last 5 games. The Oilers just keep right on rolling on a 4-game winning streak, and they are now 15-3-1 over their last 19 games, 25-12-3 on the year, 53 points through 40 games. So the Bruins will try to snap out of this as they take a 2-game trip down to Florida. First up, a matchup against the Tampa Bay Lightning on Thursday night. Our pregame coverage across the network will get it underway at 6:30 with the face-off coming up just after 7 o'clock. Now for our executive producer, Jeremy Conley, our coordinating producer, Mark Capello, studio engineer, James Scaramazino, and for Bob Beers, I'm Ryan Johnston. Thanks for joining us, and good night from TD Garden.
Boston Bruins hockey is driven by the stylish Honda Accord, available at your local New England Honda dealers. The Bruins are brought to you by VA New England, Granite City Electric GCE Nitrate, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, Coors Banquet, your New England Ford dealers, Live Nation, Peerless Boilers, Safety Insurance, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
2 seconds, 1 second, it's over. The Bruins have won the Stanley Cup.
And by Town Fair Tire, TD Bank, your Boston area Nissan dealers, Charles D. Sheehy, Ticketmaster, Dairy Queen, Bosch Tools, Hub International New England, the Peterson School, your Eastern Region Lexus dealers, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
After 39 long years, the Cup is back home. The Bruins are 2011 Stanley Cup champions.
Bruins hockey is a presentation of the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network.
WBC-FM bus from the Town Fair Tire Studio, the home of the Bruins, Patriots, Revs, and Celtics.
Come on, Maxie, step back. 3 is good.
Boston's home for sports is 98.5 The Sports Hub, a Beasley Media Group station.
So an ugly night for the Boston Bruins. They fall to the Oilers 4-0 tonight. 5 losses in a row for the Bees. Celtics wrapping up their West Coast trip, or their road trip in Denver tonight. We now join Sean Grandy and Cedric Maxwell. We're just a few minutes away from tip-off.
Before Christmas in Joe Mazzulla's first year, that was the worst defensive game. This was the second, but it was all about the second half. Coming out of halftime, in the previous 5.5 games, including Sunday, the Celtics were the number 1 offensive team in the NBA over that stretch. They averaged 0.57 points per possession in the second half. That's essentially half of what an average NBA offense would do. They scored 1 point for every 2 a normal NBA team would score in a normal situation. I've seen things go south. I've never seen it happen. What was most remarkable to me, Max, is that it happened after a first half in which they were very efficient.
Celtics weren't very efficient. They got everything going the right way, but you made a point in that game. I think Tatum had a rebound. They were up by 13. He got a defensive rebound, and all of a sudden got it stolen from him, and they came down and got the ball to Shea Gilders, and he knocked down a three, and you pointed out, you said, will you remember that? And yes, that one we should have remembered.
Well, here's the outlier of all outlier stats. In the second half on Sunday, Jaylen Brown, you ready for this? Drew Holiday, still adding it up in your head,
Yeah.
Derek White,
Yeah.
Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser, the five of them scored as many points as we did. They went 0 for 19 from the floor, 0 for 13 from three. Those five players in 67 minutes did not score.
Well, and you think about it, those guys have been so efficient. Pritchard is going to be a sixth man of the year, no doubt, the way he's been playing. But in that game, he was just ineffective, and Brown got caught up in some funk. And here's the thing that there's a common denominator in these games to me, that when teams start playing the Celtics and the Celtics play their game, what teams start to do is start roughing them up, start to be more physical. Lou Dort did a great job of getting under Brown, knocking him around. So they want to be really physical, and the Celtics have to realize that formula.
Well, like the Celtics last year, who do you attack on OKC when they have all those defenders out there? The Celtics on January 6, 2012, 13 years ago yesterday, scored 25 points in the first half against Indiana. That was 1,056 games ago. This was their lowest half output offensively since the 27 points in the second half on Sunday. There is a reverse buzz in the building right now, as even Celtic fans, but especially Denver fans, just realize they're looking down at the court as the Nuggets come out and Jokic is not out there. And it's kind of like buying a ticket on Broadway to go see Nathan Lane, and you get, like, at this performance, it'll be Steve Guttenberg, right? Instead of basically, like, all of a sudden you realize that I'd say some of us, Max, traveled a long way to see Jokic play tonight, and he obviously will not. That is the top story, which obviously changes the dynamic completely and the complexion of this game. Remember, Denver has the longest active win streak against the Celtics. They've beaten them 3 times in a row. They squeaked out both games last year. The 2-point win, which is really an outlier shooting game in Boston, and they had the 6-point win here when Jason Tatum had that 3 to give Boston the lead late, exact same TNT game that we had with Brian Anderson and Stan Van Gundy last year. Max's Player to Bank On, brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank. Make your home energy efficient in 2025 with CSP's 0 APR heat loan. Apply now at ClintonSavings.com. Member FDIC, DIF, equal housing lender, Clinton Savings Bank. An experience you can bank on.
Let's say Brown has a big comeback, and I think he'll come back and play well today. We always talk about these games, Sean, and the fact that if you have a road trip, and the road trip is the last game on the road trip, that's to go home, it's always a tough one. But the Celtics cannot fall into that funk of thinking, hey, just because Jokic isn't here, that Denver isn't going to play hard. I talked to a couple of guys today, Sam Hauser being one of them, and they talked about just really the altitude. And he was like, yeah, he said, this thing is real. And you and I felt it. When we walk up to these steps at the top of the building, you feel it. It is something real that players have to deal with for the first maybe 3-4 minutes of a game. And that's what the Nuggets used to do when I played. They would get you in those first 3, 4, 5 minutes, and they put their screws to you. You'd have to always come back.
Max's keys to the game, driven by your local New England Honda dealers. Contact your local New England Honda dealer for a great deal today.
Well, be controlling Murray. Murray is going to be a key to what they do, because if Jokic isn't there, Gordon isn't there, that's the guy who kind of falls down on it. But here's the guy I think I look at more. Watch and see exactly what Westbrook does in this game, because Westbrook has a tendency sometimes he's going to be hit or he's going to be missed.
He's been good. Michael Porter Jr. has been good. A big part of Denver's story here is that Jamal Murray has not been good this year, and he would certainly have to be tonight. Still to come on Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. A conversation with the head coach, Joe Mazzulla. We'll talk about the altitude. We'll take our trip around the NBA, get you caught up on the early games, including the first half of this TNT doubleheader with Dallas and the Lakers. But when we return, Matt McCarthy has Sports Hub headlines, including Connor McDavid breaking his pointless streak as the Oilers beat the Bruins back in Boston. It's all leading to the Celtics and the Nuggets in Denver on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
I want you to pay attention, because this is important. Getting in shape and losing weight can literally be a life or death decision. Heart disease, diabetes, even cancer. Your lifestyle decisions dictate your health. Maybe you think you can't do it, but I know you can. If you have 3 key components. 1, you need a specific day-by-day fitness plan that's already proven to work so you won't quit. 2, a healthy nutrition plan that's integrated into your fitness plan that's easy to follow. And 3, support from a community all pulling for each other's success. I'm Carl, the CEO of Body. That's Body with an I. Body helps people achieve their goals with these 3 factors. That's where the magic happens. Body has the programs that are proven to help you lose up to 10 to 15 pounds in just 3 weeks, 30 to 40 pounds in 90 days. You just need to commit. This is so important for you. Go to body.com, that's BODI.com, and we'll get you the fast results you want step by step.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So, I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Ugh, time to tackle my to-do list.
You mean all those doctor's appointments you've been putting off?
Exactly. I think this says eye exam?
Just book one on ZocDoc. You can search all kinds of doctors by availability, specialty, location, and read reviews from real patients.
Okay, what about a primary care doc and a dermatologist?
Again, ZocDoc. Gastroenterologist next?
Nope, brunch.
You've got options. Download the free ZocDoc app to book today.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines.
Celtics in Denver tonight against the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic, Derek White, Jordan Walsh, all out. They are all sick. Bruins shut out by Edmonton, 4-0 tonight. That's now 5 losses in a row for the Bees. Patriots head coaching search is underway. They're expected to interview Mike Vrabel on Thursday. They also interviewed Brian Leftwich and Pep Hamilton today. Raiders firing head coach Antonio Pierce. Baseball, Giants signing righty Justin Verlander, 1 year, $15 million. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off your drive-thru oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, now open in Franklin, Billerica, and Peabody. Brandy and Max go around the NBA next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Now Taxes is 100% free when you file in the TurboTax app if you didn't file with us last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just do your own taxes in the app by 2/18.
What if I have lots of forms?
All good, all 100% free.
What if I had 3 jobs?
Still 100% free.
What if I once saw Bigfoot?
That has nothing to do with taxes, so still 100% free.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now this is taxes. See if you qualify in the TurboTax app. Excludes TurboTax Live, must start and file in app by 2/18.
Hair thinning can happen for so many reasons. Whether it's stress or hormones or anything, at Nutrafol we've learned that real change starts below the surface. Our hair growth supplements take a whole body approach and target the key root causes of hair thinning, so you can see visibly thicker, stronger hair in 3 to 6 months.
Hair growth starts from the inside at Nutrafol.com. That's Nutrafol.com.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Thumbtack presents the ins and outs of caring for your home. Out. Indecision, overthinking, second-guessing every choice you make. In. Plans and guides that make it easy to get home projects done. Out. Beige on beige on beige. In. Knowing what to do, when to do it, and who to hire. Start caring for your home with confidence. Download Thumbtack today.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Reeves, shot clock at 8, plenty of time. Nice rotation. Hachimura, 3. Rebound hustling is Christie. To the cutting James. Oh! With the left hand!
Kevin Harlan, first half of the TNT doubleheader, calling LeBron James near triple-double tonight. But the Lakers get pounded by the Mavericks in Dallas, playing without Kyrie, who just went out, and obviously Luka, too. Dallas wins that game by 21. Other games, final, Houston wins easily, and Washington 135-112. Charlotte, another bad loss for Phoenix. Second night of a back-to-back. They got Bradley Beal coming off the bench. They changed the starting lineup, and they're getting themselves in some deep trouble in the Western Conference. They lose in Charlotte tonight, 115-114. We'll update you on all the rest of it. News of the day, possible trade situations, what's going on with Jimmy Butler, you name it, we'll get to it. But we got the early start for TNT, so let's get to our conversation with Joe Mazzulla next. Then Celtics Nuggets, no Derek White for Boston. Oh, yeah. No Jokic for Denver tonight. We'll talk about it next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Vanguard is working hard to balance opportunity and risk for investors in this time of volatile yields. We know financial advisors are working hard to do the same. Visit Vanguard.com/fixed income today. Important information. All investing is subject to risk, including the possible loss of the money you invest. Bond funds are subject to the risk that an issuer will fail to make payments on time and that bond prices will decline because of rising interest rates or negative perceptions of an issuer's ability to make payments.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15+ essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
Order for Jennifer C. Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double sleeve? Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine? Did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year? Oh, really? That's great. Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year? Yeah, you just said that. Did you say I just said that? Yeah, I'm cutting you off. I can't have any more? Why not?
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Boston. The home of the Celtics, Bruins, Rams, and Patriots. Boston's home for sports is 98.5 The Sports Hub. Beasley Media Group Station.
The Joe Mazzulla interview is brought to you by Star Market. Check out the Star Market app and earn rewards and save on your groceries and gas with Star Market for you. Download the Star Market app today. Back to Grandy with the coach in the Mile High City.
All right, Matt McCarthy, thank you. The abridged conversation with Joe with the early tip for TNT tonight. So let's just dive right into Sunday. The most striking thing to me isn't that you had trouble scoring against the league's best defense, but you had a very efficient first half. Your immediate reaction, as it often is, was about spacing. Did that hold up when you watched it again?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we did a really good job in the first half of kind of fighting for our spacing, getting the type of shots that we wanted. And in the second half, they, obviously turned up the pressure a little bit and threw us off our rhythm. And, spacing is something that you have to fight for all the time. You have to be able to do it. And you just have to commit to that for 48 minutes. So it's definitely something we'll get better at.
We talk about fighting for spacing. We do it every night. Is part of that fight the fight for using the spacing, in that there's a natural human instinct, I think, sometimes to compete that sometimes can take you out of what you want to do and what you should be doing defensively. When they put that kind of pressure on, there's a natural instinct to want to answer. Is that something that has to be overcome sometimes?
Yeah, no question. I mean, it's the balance of wanting to play fast, wanting to get quick shots, wanting to get to your spot. Have an understanding of what the matchups are, where the help is coming from, and what that looks like for your team. So it's just something that you have to constantly be aware as the game is going on. And the game is playing so fast, we just have to continue to grow in our recognition of that throughout the game.
All right, real quick on Denver. 2 games last year that easily could have gone the other way. Before we get to the obvious, which is whether or not the guy's even playing tonight, and are they playing, is he even better this year than his MVP years? In the age of the three-point shot, they take the fewest in the league. It's not even close. Why are they able to be so efficient offensively while not playing the way everyone else seems to play?
Their transition rate is really good. But I think he's shooting 49% from three, I think, in the last few games. So that puts you in a bind as you want to get out there on the perimeter. And then when he has the ball in the paint, he has the ability to get the ball with deep post catches, and then you have to decide if you want to double him and give up. They do a great job with their spacing and their cutting off of kind of his post-ups. But I think a lot of it comes from their transition rate and then, his ability to kind of control the pace of the game with his post-ups.
I jotted this particular Jokic thing down to talk about it. Now it takes on even more import, obviously, because as we're talking now, we don't actually know if he's going to play. I've been doing this a long time. I had never seen on-off numbers like Jokic this year. Is there a lot of discussion before you know whether or not there's even an issue of him playing, of what you want those minutes to look like for you lineup-wise, or is that a siren song that you don't want or need to get drawn into? Last year, ironically, their offense actually was better when he was off the floor in those two games.
Yeah, I think there's such an identity piece to when he plays versus when he doesn't. But I think regardless of if he's in, he's out. The Murray-Porter minutes and the way that they're able to impact the game is just as important because, you obviously know you're not going to be able to take away everything from Jokic. And so I think whether he's in or out, there's certain things that they do great that we have to take away and we have to fight for in those disciplines because if you don't, it can put you in a tough spot.
That's Joe. You're an athlete. You train different ways. Did you find him being here for a couple of days? You personally, forget the team, forget NBA players, are you affected by the altitude? Do you notice it?
I think you notice it, yeah. His first 15, 20 minutes of your workout is definitely something that you notice. But I probably didn't go hard enough to know if it would wear off or not, but it's definitely something that you notice.
See, I thought that would be one of those Joe answers about that's all in your mind and it's imagined.
I can't lie.
Well, first of all, you can because I've seen you do it, but we appreciate that you're not doing it here. Celtics and Nuggets, it's next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
My brother-in-law died suddenly. Now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. After that, I told my wife we couldn't put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance. For your free quote, go to SelectQuote.com. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote. We shop, you save. Full details on example policies at SelectQuote.com.
Now Taxes is 100% free when you file in the TurboTax app if you didn't file with us last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just do your own taxes in the app by 2/18.
What if I have lots of forms?
All good, all 100% free.
What if I had 3 jobs?
Still 100% free.
What if I once saw Bigfoot?
That has nothing to do with taxes, so still 100% free.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now this is Taxes. See if you qualify in the TurboTax app. Excludes TurboTax Live, must start and file in app by 2/18.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15+ essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to HIYAhealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
Connect with Boston's Home for Sports online. 98.5thesportshub.com.
In November, the Cavs rolled into Boston 15-0. They left 15-1. Sunday, the OKC Thunder roared into their first meeting with the Celtics, having won 14 straight and looking very much like the NBA's best team. But just like history repeating, the Celtics made shots. They got stops. They led by 13. Then the second half. This game is not going to have the dramatic finish we were hoping for. SGA dribbles to the elbow. Jumper's good, and we are done.
He's been sensational tonight.
Hasn't been his most efficient shooting night. An historic offensive meltdown, and the defending champs again had the nerve to look human. A week ago, they started the new year hitting the road for their toughest trip of the season. Tonight, a chance to finish it in style. If SGA isn't the MVP, you know where the trophy resides. The Celtics close the trip against Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets in Denver. Next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Your New England Ford dealers, Amica Insurance, Shaw's and Star Market, and by Ticketmaster.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
Also brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank, VA New England, Bosch Tools, and by Town Fair Tire.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by Brex, Corona, your New England Honda dealers. FindMassMoney.gov, NetSuite by Oracle, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
It is banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
At Ball Arena in Denver, we're about to get set to go. We got the teams on the floor. Celtics will wear the home white tonight. Green letters and numbers, then we'll go right to left. Denver in the navy blue uniforms, yellow letters, white numbers, then we'll go left to right. Dario Saric jumping in against Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis wins it. Back into the hands of Drew Holiday, and away we go. Thanks for finding us. Big doubleheader night on our flagship station in Boston. Edmonton wins at TD Garden, beating the Bruins. Celtics trying to beat Denver, and they begin with a left elbow jumper from Porzingis to open the score.
Great little pick down then by Drew Holiday to give some separation to Porzingis.
Celtics just 7-6 in these white uniforms. 19-4 and everything else. Jamal Murray. Watched by Tatum here at the start. He said a very hesitating kind of year. He steps to his right. Off-balance shot is good. They're calling it a three for now. They will definitely look at that. Tatum tries to answer back for the left corner, but his three is no good. And Westbrook grabs the rebound. 3-2 Denver. Westbrook bounce pass into the paint. Caught and dropped by Braun. He couldn't save it from going out of bounds. That was a tough pass from Westbrook for Braun to catch.
Westbrook will try some really tricky passes. Through your legs, around your arm, over your head.
Drew Holiday moves the right side of Tatum. Murray Campbell for the steal, didn't get it. Tatum swings it back left side. Porzingis guarded by Saric here at the start. Without Jokic in there. Holiday bounce entry. Porzingis against Braun. Saric shows double team. Porzingis turns into traffic, muscles one up. He almost banked it in despite a lot of contact. Shot was an awkward no good. Rebound Westbrook. Jamal Murray in the front court against Tatum. Saric sets the screen. Bounce pass to the left side. Westbrook sees an angle. Attacks, goes to the left hand and misses the layup. Rebound Porzingis.
Thinking about Porzingis there.
Holiday into the offensive end. Stop and start. Hesitation drive goes to the left hand, and he misses a layup over Saric. Michael Porter Jr. back the other way. Pulls up in transition. Long jumper is good. They're calling that one a 3-2.
Well, Celtics, are you prepared to play?
6-2 for the moment. Porzingis pretty good look at the left side three, and that's good. When Porzingis makes threes, they never hit the rim.
Yeah, it is line drive bullets.
6-5, Denver by one. Murray drives, running with the right hand. It's an air ball. Offensive rebound, though, in traffic. Braun kick out left side. Saric misses a three. Rebound, Jaylen Brown.
You can't give rebounds to these guys being this small.
Jaylen Brown drives. Denver a good rebounding team, but none of the numbers matter with no Jokic tonight. It's all different. Porzingis turns, free throw line, swings himself in a rhythm. The jumper's no good. And Christian Brown has the rebound on the weak side. Brown's played a lot in his 3 years here. Michael Porter Jr. healthy, playing a lot, drives, hangs in the air, awkward shot over Porzingis, completely altered by Porzingis, no good. Horford pulls the rebound away from Michael Porter.
Good job by Horford getting in there, timing that correctly.
Drew Holiday, offensive end, Shards down in his defensive stance. Drew Holiday, long cross court. Jaylen Brown will try Jamal Murray. Jab step, here's the drive on the right side, pump fake, swings it to the corner where Al Horford is wide open for three.
And I was about to pass that basketball and realized there was nobody within 10 feet of him.
8-6, Boston by 2, 3 minutes in. Two of the all-time three leaders in triple-doubles in NBA history are on this Denver team. Jokic, Oscar Robertson, of course, Westbrook is first. Left side three for Michael Porter Jr. is good. First three shots for Denver that they made have all been threes. They lead 9-8. They take and make the fewest threes in the NBA. Entry, Porzingis scoops it up, no good, but he drew the contact. But Michael Porter Jr. and Porzingis will get free throws.
This is where you have to attack a guy like Porter. Porter is not a defender. There are things that he cannot do. He's a scorer, but trying to do other things like defend the basketball, that's not his forte.
The Celtics take the most three-pointers by a wide margin. Denver takes the fewest three-pointers, but that figures to change tonight without Jokic.
Hey, did you bring him candy? Oh, my gosh. You're spoiled up here, dude. Man.
All right, nobody except if we were on YouTube, you would know who Max was talking to. But
my engineer, I wasn't talking to you.
But everybody's hearing you say these things. They have no idea what you're saying.
I don't want them to know.
Well, okay. So now we have, there's the rest of our crew. We got some new friends, brought them some candy. This is the YouTube generation where there are no secrets anymore. Porzingis gets the free throw. Celtics lead 10-9. Westbrook going to the Hall of Fame. No matter what these last couple of years have been for him. Jamal Murray down the right side. Horford spies him. Murray, long kick out. Brown pump fakes the three. Drives on Jaylen Brown. Throws to the right corner. Westbrook all alone. Takes it and makes it.
So this is the night they're going to knock down a bunch of threes.
Denver makes 11 a game. They already have 4 down. Porzingis catches the entry from Tatum. Elevates and flushes hard with the right hand. Tying the game at 12. Go figure how Jokic not being here changes everything. The Celtics are taking twos and Denver taking threes. Westbrook bounce entry, and as it gets to Shards, Jaylen Brown reaches in and commits the foul.
Let's see again, attacking Brown. And I'm going to wait for the first real timeout or free throw and start looking at the players. A lot of times what they're doing, they're pulling down on their shorts because they're trying to catch some air.
We'll run you through the starting lineups at some point, brought to you by Amica Insurance, the exclusive home and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. Early start for TNT tonight. Jamal Murray drives, kick over the shoulder, wide open. Christian Brown, right side three is short. The rebound, Horford deflects it to Jason Tatum. Tatum through the center court logo. Pulls up on Brown, straightaway three, way off. Rebound, Porzingis. He may have deflected that off Shards. He did. Shards jumped for it, and Porzingis is so big, he just was able to reach around Shards and tap it off of him out of bounds.
Don't want Tatum settling tonight. Got a smaller guy on him. Take him towards the basket.
Drew Holiday under out of bounds. Jaylen Brown returns to Holiday, steps into the dunker spot and scores off the window. Nice little preset play with Jaylen Brown and Drew Holiday. 14-12, Boston by 2. Michael Porter Jr. deep on the left side, finds Westbrook, gets the Shard screen. Westbrook creeps in, tries to throw another one of those bounce passes. Should have been a kick ball. Horford is able to deflect it. Jason Tatum drives the other way, swings around Porter Jr. and throws it down hard with 2 hands. Timeout, Mike Malone.
Mike Malone, he's upset. He
should be.
Should have been a kick.
He should be.
Do you think it was a kick ball?
I thought it was a kick ball.
Oh. What you think and what the officials think.
2 very different things. As a result, Celtics lead by 4.
That's what the judge says to you.
That's
Mr. Maxwell, this is where we agree to disagree. Like, whoa.
7:10 to go, opening quarter. Boston 16, Denver 12. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
I want you to pay attention because this is important. Getting in shape and losing weight can literally be a life or death decision. Heart disease, diabetes, even cancer. Your lifestyle decisions dictate your health. Maybe you think you can't do it, but I know you can. If you have 3 key components. 1, you need a specific day-by-day fitness plan that's already proven to work so you won't quit. 2, a healthy nutrition plan that's integrated into your fitness plan that's easy to follow. And 3, support from a community all pulling for each other's success. I'm Carl, the CEO of Body. That's Body with an I. Body helps people achieve their goals with these 3 factors. That's where the magic happens. Body has the programs that are proven to help you lose up to 10 to 15 pounds in just 3 weeks, 30 to 40 pounds in 90 days. You just need to commit. This is so important for you. Go to body.com, that's BODI.com, and we'll get you the fast results you want step by step.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15 plus essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
The Celtics play here, the Sports Hub.
Celtics by 4, 16-12, nearly 5 minutes in here in Denver. The Ford F-150 first quarter is presented by Ford F-Series, the #1 selling pickup or #1 truck in brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, Ian Rossi of Methuen, also goes up by 15 at any point in the quarter. Ian will win the opportunity to see a game from the Ford Sports Tech. Enter the contest at 98.5 thesportshub.com. Celtics will return home after this very difficult road trip is over. Host another hot team in the Western Conference. The Sacramento Kings won their 5th consecutive game last night, and they did it without De'Aaron Fox. They have not won a game in Boston in front of fans in 17 years. Well, they did win a game during the pandemic season of 2020-21 when there were no fans. But the last time the Kings won a game in front of fans in Boston was during the Celtics' 18-game losing streak the year before Kevin Garnett got here. So out of the timeout, new-look Denver team playing without Jokic, shooting a lot of threes here early. Trailed by 4. Handoff, Michael Porter Jr. chased by Tatum. Moves into the left corner. Westbrook left alone, so he takes a 3 and makes it. You're going to pick your poison here with Denver. You're going to let Westbrook take 3s, and he's made a couple here in the early going, 16-15. The Denver Nuggets have make 11 threes a game. All 5 of the shots they have made have been 3s in the first 5 minutes. Tatum attacks, kick out. Horford, pretty good look. Right side 3, got it.
It's a tough shot. You know, when you're floating like that and you have to get set, Al was prepared.
19-15, Boston by 4. Michael Porter Jr. left alone at 20 feet, knocks down another jumper. He is as true as any shooter there is at his size in the league. 19-17, Jaylen Brown pull up on Westbrook, throws back out to Tatum. Holiday pulls away from the screen, leaves Tatum on Jamal Murray. Dribbling between his legs, getting himself in a rhythm, drives down the left side, switches to the right hand, gets all the way to the cup and lays it in.
Lay a game here on the Celtics end, but good. This is what I talked about before. Tatum using that length to jump through smaller defenders instead of settling for the jump shot in this particular game, especially with Jokic not being there, somewhat of a shot blocker.
Jamal Murray, straight away, closed on by Jaylen Brown, moves behind the Shard screen, spins, fades, really tough shot off the wrong foot, and he hit it. Drew Holiday over the shoulder, Porzingis, good look at a 3, he likes it, but it's too strong, and the rebound for Michael Porter Jr. Denver with the ball down by 2.
Think about it, Brown has not had a shot attempt yet.
After not scoring, obviously, in the second half on Sunday. Christian Brown bounced past the Shards. Now Porter Jr. comes out to get it, runs all the way out behind the line, misses the 3 on the move. He's gotten some open looks here. Celtics not guarding the three-point line. They're not adjusting to the way Denver's playing here. Tatum the rebound. 21-19, Boston by 2, 7 minutes in. Lob entry, bad one, knocked away from Drew Holiday. Jaylen Brown turns it over. Michael Porter Jr. ahead to Christian Brown, steps through Jaylen Brown. And Tatum comes all the way back and slams it against the backboard to block the shot. And here comes Horford the other way, finding Tatum. Block for Porzingis. Two-hand slam, and Jason Tatum triggers a brilliant defense to offense run.
Tried to come back slowly. Euro step was too slow then.
Celtics by 4. Westbrook gets deep in the paint. Westbrook takes the rim taken away by Porzingis. Throws back out to Brown. Here's the entry. Sharge drops it in the paint, fumbles it. Holiday quick hand slaps it away out of bounds. Leaves Denver 5 to shoot.
Boy, you hate when Holiday is on you, because if you put that ball on the floor anywhere, his hands are so quick. They're like Ginsu knives.
What do the knives sound like again?
That's TV purposes.
All right, mass changes here for Denver. Peyton Watson will come in the game.
Remember they were so popular for a while? Late night, you couldn't see anything up but Ginsu knives on.
Ginsu knives, yeah. Cut through tin cans. Jamal Murray turns, scoops it with the right hand, no good. He got a shot at his own rebound, but he couldn't tap it home. He went too quick. Horford outlets Jason Tatum. Boston by 4. Ignaji is in the game for Denver. So is Strother. Tatum looking for the opening, steps away to his right, away from Jamal Murray. 3 rims out, and the rebound from Michael Porter Jr. Celtics should just be going to Murray every time. Here is Jamal Murray. Kyrie so mad. Kyrie kicked the ball into the stands a few years ago. Najee. And a Strother. Bounce entry. Jamal Murray up fakes. Cornette goes for it. Murray drives, and Cornette gives the foul.
Taking that pump fake, you're not going to block those shots. All you're going to do is get them in better position than just to get fouled going towards the basket. When you have a smaller guy, your point is not to let him get towards the rim. Stay flat on your feet, and when he releases it, knock the basketball away. You took the pump fake, you gave him a step towards the basket. And you can tell now, you look at the guys out on the floor now. Guys pulling at their shorts a little bit. You see right now Pritchard holding his. Tatum with his hands on his hips. Luke over there with his hands on his hips. It affects them, but it really doesn't affect the Nuggets as much as I'm looking at the players out there because of the altitude they played with most of their careers.
What does it feel like?
It is just, it's like somebody has a blanket over your face. You get air, but you don't get the amount of air you feel like you should have.
23-21 after the free throws for Jamal Murray. So a good start. He's got 7 in the first quarter. Here's Tatum driving on Najee. Good first step. Gets to the cup, lays it up, and gets the bounce.
He almost missed that one.
He did. 25-21. Tatum's up to 6. Porzingis was hot early. Najee has an opening, attacks the paint, tried to put Cornette on his highlight reel, and Cornette just stood in the paint, forced him to leave his feet too early, missed the dunk. Tatum, long lead pass for Sam Hauser. Hauser can't dribble in the paint, so he kicks back out to Pritchard. Trail 3 is good.
Some great looking play. You came back on one end. Pritchard sailing, floating. Knocks down his first shot in a
now
minute.
you hear those Celtic fans now. Celtics by a touchdown, 28-21. 3:05 to go first half. They have scored more points in the first 9 minutes tonight than they did in the second half at OKC Sunday. Murray step back on Tatum. 3 comes up short. Pritchard has the rebound.
Good challenge.
Pritchard lobs it ahead of Tatum. Jamal Murray back. Tatum drop step. Beats him off the window. Scoring the foul. Too easy.
Didn't you just say attack Murray? I believe I did. I think that's what you said, Coach.
And Jason Tatum will go to the line with a chance to give the Celtics a 10-point lead. 2:48 to go. Opening quarter, Boston 30, Denver 21 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Okay, I've got good news and bad news. Here's the bad news. Most protein bars are packed with sugar, carbs, and unpronounceable ingredients. The good news? There's a much better option. I'm Will, and I crafted IQ Bar plant protein bars with clean, functional, delicious ingredients to empower doers like you with superior brain and body fuel.
Go to IQBAR.com and enter code AUDIO to get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping.
Lowe's knows how to help make your Super Bowl 59 party a touchdown. Let us help you prep your home to host with top brands like Charbroil, Blackstone, and LG. so you can be the MVP of game day. Plus, use the Lowe's app to find what you need for a seamless shopping run. Or huddle up with our Lowe's Red Vest associates to help make all your game time hosting decisions.
This new year, I want to spend more time with my family, get healthier, and make sure my finances are in order. That includes finally securing life insurance. My friend recommended SelectQuote. They've helped more than 2 million people find coverage in the last 40 years. In 15 minutes, a licensed insurance agent found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month. And my husband got a $500,000 policy for only $18 a month. Plus, we qualified for same-day life insurance. No medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. With SelectQuote, even if you have a health concern, be it high blood pressure, diabetes, even heart disease, their experienced agents can find you the right life insurance policy at the lowest price. Make life insurance the first resolution you check off your list this year.
Go to SelectQuote.com for your free quote. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Celtics have turned the corner offensively from Sunday. That is for sure. 30 points already on the board. In 9 minutes and 12 seconds tonight. They are 12 of 19 from the floor, 4 of 8 from 3. It's funny because it's usually Denver's offense that craters without Jokic, but in the first 9 minutes tonight, it's been the defense.
Well, and you think about it, Brown hasn't even attempted a shot yet in this game. And Jason Tatum has got more of the shots, as you talked about, using his length really to jump and go through defenders. I love when guys play smart. You know, just because they give you a three doesn't necessarily mean you need to take it.
Jason Tatum, who's been struggling, as has the entire team from the free throw line lately, knocks down the free throw here, finishes a three-point play. 8 straight for the Celtics and a double-digit lead, 31-21. Boston with the lead, 2:39 to go in the first. Westbrook drive, return to Strother, drives right around Hauser, floats it up and in.
Think about it, you said House is back, bothering him. So defensively, that time, the defender just goes straight by him.
Peyton Pritchard lobs it on the inside. Porzingis catches, turns against Westbrook. Westbrook trying to hold his ground, has no choice but to commit the foul.
They're going to say this is on the floor, which it really should have been a shot as he tried to go up. Porzingis at the line and saying, what? I'm not shooting.
Really enjoyed the career of Russell Westbrook and watching him play. He's one of those players I wish had figured out a better way to use the media so that fans could have gotten to see a different side of the personality. Side of the bounce in safely to Tatum. Going to lob it to Porzingis. Watson trying to hold his ground. Porzingis just knocks him away, loses the ball. Pritchard just pounces on it. Misses a little 5-footer, but the offensive rebound tapped in by Porzingis, and he goes down. Porzingis is down again, and he is in pain. Sam Hauser gives the foul the other way, but Porzingis now in almost like a little frog position, bent over like a catcher, trying to crawl out of bounds, and he does.
Did he get hit in that area, that man area that'll bend anybody over? Hopefully that's the only thing that's there.
He's bent over. Celtics training staff has pulled away from him, which suggests to me that is what happened. He walks gingerly to the bench, but we're so accustomed now to seeing Porzingis leave the game.
Well, we're so accustomed to seeing him smiling.
Well,
smiling. That ding-dong.
And now the indication that what you said happened is the fact that there are guys around him on the Boston bench who are laughing.
Wait a minute.
Which is not good news for Porzingis, but it is good news for a potential injury.
Is that a laughable moment? You're doing the Heisman moment. Move your hand. Move your hand away. Move your hand away. Okay? Don't do the Heisman on me.
Trying to avoid the double talk so you guys can hear us.
What in the world? You go down like that, man. Woo. Look, Jaylen Brown is sitting there kind of just grinning.
All right, they gave Watson free throws. You know, Hauser thought he fouled on the floor. That cuts it 8, 33-25. Porzingis on the bench. Andy Mannix, traveling secretary, all smiles. Tatum misses an open 3 and slaps the floor out of frustration. Long lead pass the other way, picked off by Pritchard. Pritchard moves into the corner. Tatum Immediately has a defender in front of him, starts to drive around Westbrook. Ball slapped away, but saved by Jaden Springer, who gets the first quarter minutes tonight with Derek White and Jordan Walsh out. Here's Tatum against Westbrook. Rises to the contact, ball slapped away and about. Tatum saying he got fouled, and he is walking the line of a technical.
He's trying to bring that ball up, but Westbrook with those quick hands, they will let him be physical. Only 7 seconds left here on this shot clock. I go right to Tatum right now in the post.
Hauser lobs the entry to Tatum.
Baseline.
Tatum against Watson. 2 dribbles, spins back to his left, uses the window, and finally gets the foul call.
Let me see how I said that. Baseline. 1 dribble, go back to the baseline. If I can read that as an analyst, as a player, that should automatically be in your mindset as Porzingis coming back in the game. Oh, and let me, as my former broadcast partner would say, oh, doctor, where's the herd at, baby? We got one of these guys here screaming out somebody's under
leather
arrest.
lungs.
Another one bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom.
Tatum bounces the second free throw in. He gets them both. Boston by 10, 35-25. Minute 23 to go in the first quarter. Westbrook. Ignaji. And a Strother coming off a curl. Missing the straightaway 3. Cornet the rebound.
Cornet's been really good here.
Tatum lobs it on the inside. Caught by Porzingis. And he lobs it down low looking for Cornet. And he wasn't ready for that pass, and he dropped it. Give Porzingis that turnover. Strother turns the corner on Pritchard. Bounce entry. Najee spins. Pump fake on Cornet. Scoops it up no good. And your ivory towers are paying dividends defensively, taking the rim away. Tatum outlet to Pritchard. Pull up 3. Going for the 2-for-1. He misses off the back iron. Rebound comes right back to him on a straight. Another offensive rebound for Peyton Pritchard. Celtics can still get the 2-for-1 here with 7 on the shot clock, 36 on the game clock. Tatum dribbling himself into rhythm. Step back 3 on Najee. No good. Offensive rebound. Porzingis off the window and in.
This again, settling for the 3.
A 15-point first quarter for Kristaps Porzingis.
And
2
more.
10 on the shot clock, 18 on the game clock as we count it down to the first quarter.
Westbrook clearing him out. Make him go to his left hand.
Westbrook against Hauser. Pull up, 18 feet, no good. Back iron, rebound, Porzingis, 6 seconds to go. Tatum across half court, 3 seconds. Tatum ducks the shoulder, drives, throws it out too late. Pritchard can't get the shot away. Tatum lost the clock, and that'll do it for the first quarter. But the Celtics, who scored 27 points in the second half Sunday at OKC, scored 37 in the opening quarter at Denver. They lead by 12 at the end of 1 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Just being so amazingly you every day, your body loses a lot of electrolytes. Get back all that's drained with Ultima Replenisher. Ultima is the good-for-you way to replace the 6 key electrolytes you use up daily. And unlike some other electrolyte drink mixes, Ultima has no sugar, calories, carbs, or artificial sweeteners. So you can hydrate healthily and fight brain fog, grumpiness, and crankiness, all while taking care of you. For a free sample of Ultima Replenisher, just say Alexa, ask "Send me a sample for Ultima Replenisher."
Lowe's knows how to help make your Super Bowl 59 party a touchdown. Let us help you prep your home to host with top brands like Charbroil, Blackstone, and LG, so you can be the MVP of game day. Plus, use the Lowe's app to find what you need for a seamless shopping run. Or huddle up with our Lowe's Red Vest associates to help make all your game time hosting decisions.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Did you or a loved one serve in the military? You could be eligible for veteran health care at little to no cost. Simply visit va.gov or call 800-MY-VA-411. That's va.gov or 800-MY-VA-411.
home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Second quarter we go. Celtics have led by as many as 12, did not get that 15-point lead in the first quarter, which was brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and Ford F-Series, the #1 selling pickup, a #1 truck in brand loyalty. Celtics begin the night 5.5 games behind the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference, and a lot of things could change. We're not even at midseason yet. 47, 48 games left for different teams, but it's starting to align with some separation with Cleveland ahead of Boston, New York in that 2-3 spot, and then a big drop till Orlando.
Well, these are that time of the year you think the Celtics, when they were rolling like that, people never would have thought that Cleveland would have been playing this well. I thought they were going to be good, but I didn't have them on the radar playing this well. So a huge game, as you said, tomorrow night when they play OKC. Both teams right now rolling. I want to see what the Spider does.
And then OKC will go to New York. For that, play the Knicks again after they beat them Friday night. Celtics end up shooting 52%, 14 of 27 in that first quarter, 10 of 16 inside.
Wow, that's interesting. Inside, huh?
Well, the roles have reversed with these two teams without Jokic tonight. Celtics shooting 2s and Denver shooting 11 threes, or 10 threes. They average about 30 a game. Not even. Westbrook left corner. Here's a 3, no good. Back tap offensive rebound by the veteran DeAndre Jordan. And it comes out to Jamal Murray. Murray, nasty step back on Hauser. Misses the 3-way short. Rebound. Murray gets there. Gets to DeAndre Jordan. He didn't hear Hauser coming. Hauser knocked it away, but Jordan has it back. Westbrook goes left side to Strother. Shot clock at 6. Strother starts his drive on Jaylen Brown. Crazy floater, no good. Rebound, Porzingis. Celtics defense has been good.
Finally a good rebound.
Celtics by 12 on the ball. Pritchard angling to his left, picked up by Strother. Here's the entry, caught by Cornette. Pump fake, steps to his left and scores off the window, keeping DeAndre Jordan at bay.
DeAndre Jordan still has those long arms, still has the ability to get off the floor, but man, he's an old dinosaur now.
He's seen some things, man, in this league.
Yeah, one of the best dunks maybe in the history of the NBA.
Jamal Murray goes behind the DeAndre Jordan screen. 2 long strides in the paint. Kick to the corner. Watson's 3 is good. (39-28), Boston by 11. Peyton Watson now in his 3rd year. Last pick of the first round. 22. Jaylen Brown, little no-look on the inside. Caught there by Porzingis, who muscles it up. No good. Back iron. He gets the foul on Watson. And Porzingis has started this second quarter. He only came out because he got hit where you don't want to get hit, and he sat out a minute or two.
Or do you want to get hit?
Reasonable point, but okay. I think...
Okay. I mean, we've all...
January 6th or any other day is January 7th, not the day you want to hear Christmas bells ringing.
We always, man, it's always happened in strange ways. Say you're in a basketball game and somebody kicked the ball and hit you. And that might happen. My son, because he loved China. When he was like 4 years, I said, we go, he give me that. He would go right low, man. I was like, oh my God. And he was only about 5 years old.
Late great Joni Law. Didn't think we'd get her on the show tonight, but Porzingis gets 1 of 2, 40-28. Guess the Hulk Hogan era is over after last night. Westbrook drives, 2 steps in the paint, had nowhere to go. Just threw it up for grabs. Porzingis picked it off. Here comes Hauser. Hauser pull up 3 in transition. Got it. That's one of those shots you better make, and he made it. Timeout, Mike Malone.
Well, you've been looking for him to make some shots. Coming off the bench this time. Went down in the rhythm, under control, knocked it down, and Celtics rolling right now.
20-7 is the Boston run. They have their largest lead, up by 15. 10:15 to go first half. Boston 43, Denver 28 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15+ essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
Lowe's knows how to help make your Super Bowl 59 party a touchdown. Let us help you prep your home to host with top brands like Charbroil, Blackstone, and LG, so you can be the MVP of game day. Plus, use the Lowe's app to find what you need for a seamless shopping run. Or huddle up with our Lowe's Red Vest associates to help make all your game time hosting decisions.
I was struggling for the past year and a half, 2 years with trying to lose weight.
I just can't get rid of the stubborn weight in my legs and in my belly.
While everyone is unique and will have varied results, here are extraordinary experiences from independent body affiliates and actual Belvital users.
There's nothing more frustrating than knowing that you're eating well, but it's not working.
Hormone imbalances were preventing these women from losing weight. Now there's a comprehensive plan to help.
With Belvital, I just noticed changes immediately. That stubborn scale finally moved. In this first week, I lost 5 pounds.
Just after 1 week, I'm down 6 pounds and all of my bloating is gone.
I just finished the Belvital program. I have lost 15 pounds and I have never felt better.
I've noticed inches just shed every week that I go through. I've lost 13 pounds and 16 inches from all around my body.
I feel like an entirely different person. I don't know if I've ever felt this good.
Get hormone health for women at belvital.com. This will change everything.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Great start for the Celtics tonight in Denver. They have both the lead at 15 early in the second quarter. Brex is proud to be the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics. Brex cards help over 25,000 companies make every dollar count. Learn more at brex.com/grow. Celtics trying to make it 3 out of 4 on this road trip, which would check most of the boxes.
Huh? Actually, you think about this team, if they had played a second half, possibility could have, did a 4-0. And we're not saying this game is over by a long stretch, but good start for the season.
Celtics 5 of 12. It's crazy that Denver has taken more threes and made more threes than the Celtics, but that's the reversal without Jokic tonight.
Well, to counter, they have to do something else, play another game.
And Derek White, you've lost a high-profile, high-volume three-point shooter for the Celtics.
And you're still looking at this game, and Brown has not scored yet. I don't think he's even attempted a shot.
More Western Conference games coming for the Celtics this weekend. Kings and Pelicans coming in. No, Jaylen Brown is not. So Jaylen Brown has not scored in the last 3+ quarters. Jamal Murray kick to the left corner. Westbrook waiting. 3 is no good. Back tap offensive rebound. Jordan swats it all the way to the backcourt. Peyton Watson will go get it. Starts his drive, gets the Jordan screen. Bounce past Jordan under the basket. Foul by Cornette. So that's the bad news, is that Cornette picks up a foul. The good news for the Celtics is we now are going to have the DeAndre Jordan free throw experience, which once almost won the Celtics a game. If you remember, Doc Rivers refused to take Jordan out of the game, and the Celtics kept hacking him and almost came from, that was during the Brad Stevens coaching run. The Celtics almost came from 25 down to win that game.
Doc was stubborn to a fault.
DeAndre Jordan misses the first free throw. That is his 13th free throw attempt this year. He is 4 for 13, which would be a nice batting average, but not a great free throw percentage.
Think of this, how long he's been this late. Just to have numbers, to be here this long.
Same draft as Westbrook, 2008 draft. Westbrook was the 4th pick. Jordan was the 35th pick. 17 years. And he gets a free throw.
That's one heck of a run. 17 years in the NBA.
Highly sought after free agent, remember?
Yeah. Dallas thought they had him, right?
They did think they had him. Boston by 14. Pritchard's entry deflected, stolen by Watson. Pritchard turns it over. Jamal Murray Into the front court. He dribbles into a pretty good look at a straightaway three. It's no good. Rebound Hauser, but loose ball foul call, I believe, on Keita.
Keita does not know how to box out. If you watch him, he never turns. He never locates. What he does, he grabs, and easy call for the officials. Well, if you're going to play in this league, you're going to have to learn to do that one thing in particular. Put a body on people, and then go get the rebound.
Inbound to DeAndre Jordan. He's looking to hand off, does to Strother. Strother driving on Porzingis. Floater up and good. He was just aiming that. But Porzingis in front of him. Denver 3 straight to cut it to 12. 43-31. Boston to lead. 9:16 to go first half. Jaylen Brown straight away against Jamal Murray. Here's his first shot of the game from the elbow. It's no good. And the rebound for Strother. Strother into the front court. Keita waiting for him. Strother will try the left side. Falls into a three. Hits it. And Joe Mazzulla has to grab a timeout. 6 straight for Denver. Cuts the Boston lead to 9. 8:56 to go first half. Boston 43, Denver 34. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
I want you to pay attention because this is important. Getting in shape and losing weight can literally be a life or death decision. Heart disease, diabetes, even cancer. Your lifestyle decisions dictate your health. Maybe you think you can't do it, but I know you can. If you have 3 key components. 1, you need a specific day-by-day fitness plan that's already proven to work so you won't quit. 2, a healthy nutrition plan that's integrated into your fitness plan that's easy to follow. And 3, support from a community all pulling for each other's success. I'm Carl, the CEO of Body. That's Body with an I. Body helps people achieve their goals with these 3 factors. That's where the magic happens. Body has the programs that are proven to help you lose up to 10 to 15 pounds in just 3 weeks, 30 to 40 pounds in 90 days. You just need to commit. This is so important for you. Go to body.com, that's BODI.com, and we'll get you the fast results you want step by step.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Coming up at halftime, Matt McCarthy will be along. Update on scores in the NBA. Another tough night for the Bruins. At the Garden, shut out by Connor McDavid's Edmonton Oilers. 4-0. I'm sure some of you listened to that game here on our flagship station. It's one of those years. Patriots make the coaching change. Joe Mazzulla talked about that before the game. And he brought up the point about, everybody wanted to jump on Gerard Mayo and get him fired. And okay, that's all fine and well and good. It's just the big leagues. This is the NFL. That's how that goes. Celtics lead this game by 9, by the way, early second quarter. But Joe Mazzulla brought up the fact that Gerard Mayo hired a staff. And a lot of people moved their families for what they thought was going to be, a multi-year run. And obviously you get fired after a few months. And that's the way of it. But there is a human cost and a human face that you don't see.
Yeah, those things do happen. I'll see if the Celtics can get back to their face here.
Did you just try to segue back into the game?
Trying to.
Good stuff. Pritchard, Hauser, Holiday. Brown, Queta, 5 on the floor for the Celtics. Entry towards Jaylen Brown, deflected by Jamal Murray and stolen. Hauser turns it over. Celtics getting a little bit sloppy, trying to force feed Jaylen Brown. Strother down the right side, scoops over Queta, no good. Easy offensive rebound, put back for Westbrook.
Okay, gentlemen.
8 straight for Denver. Cuts the Boston lead down to 7. 43-36 is coming with Tatum out of the game. Jaylen Brown. Long cross-court fielded by Hauser. He drives right past Jamal Murray. Kick out instead as Jordan comes to cover the paint. Pritchard lobs for Queta. Catches, lands, reverses it up and in.
It's still Murray too small on the inside. You look at it. Anytime Jordan leaves, now you're almost defenseless in the paint.
45-36. Boston by 9. 8 minutes to go first half. Westbrook. Or Strother dribbling low right into Drew. I mean, you expose the ball near Drew Holiday, you might as well just hand it to him. Holiday rips it away. Pritchard had Jaylen Brown, couldn't get it to him. Instead drops back to Holiday. Now Queta top of the circle, hand to Pritchard. He has a good look, but instead he gives it back to Queta. Pritchard relocates, catches straight away 3, barely takes the front iron. Pritchard did not handle that right. Westbrook zips an entry, sneaking in behind the defense. Easy 2 for Watson. Not a good sequence here for the Celtics. With Porzingis and Tatum sitting out, no Derek White tonight. Needless to say, this Denver group has really struggled to score without Jokic. But tonight they've got 38 on the board, shooting 38%, hanging in, down by 7. Jaylen Brown bumps with Watson, spins to his right, scoops, does not get the bounce, rebound out of bounds off Queta. And this mysterious funk for Jaylen Brown continues now in his 4th quarter consecutively without scoring.
It's taking the shots he's taking right now are starting to be tougher and tougher.
Denver sitting 4th in the West. DeAndre Jordan or Jamal Murray guarded by Pritchard. Moves behind the Jordan screen. Queta in front of him now. Murray 8 on the shot clock. Just gives it up and then gets it back from Strother. Murray starts his drive, steps through Pritchard, kick out, deflected. It gets to Strother. He elevates for 3 and hits it.
Other than that, they can't shoot threes.
13-2, Denver run. It's a 4-point game. Not a good sequence for the Celtics. Drew Holiday finds Queta. He's all alone, doesn't look anywhere near the rim. Bounce past Jaylen Brown. Return to Queta, flips it from 6 feet away. No good, back iron. And the rebound for Brown. Queta is playing himself out of this game right now. Brown runs into Pritchard, throws it to the wing. Tough pass. Strother can't save it from going out of bounds. Christian Brown thought he might get contact there in a foul call. He didn't get it, and he threw it away.
You're right when it comes to that, but Queta's still in the game, taking actually Pritchard's coming out of the game.
So Celtics will play Horford and Queta up front as Tatum returns. Boston lead is 4. They just stopped scoring when Tatum left the game. Jaylen Brown gets the screen, drives, lobs it for Queta, 2-hand slam. Queta has the only buckets here for the Celtics since that timeout was called by Mike Malone about 4 minutes ago. 13-4 is the run here for Denver. 47-41. Bad pass by Murray. Misses Watson. Horford the steal. Jaylen Brown attacks, shovels ahead to Tatum, who flies in for the 2-hand slam. Jaylen hasn't scored, but there's back-to-back assists, and Mike Malone going to call another timeout.
Getting other people involved. You say he's huffing and puffing out there as he's going along.
5:39 to go in the first half. Boston lead is 8, 49-41.
Well, I think that when you look at Brown now, to get him out the funk, I want to ease the shot opportunity. What is he getting so far? ISOs, the one-on-one. And then when you throw the ball to him, he has to close the distance because what defenders are doing, they're running through the pass. If he goes and catches the ball on the backside, he'll have a layup if he turns and lays it up softly.
Celtics at 26-10. They're on pace to win between 59 and 60 games with a double-digit scoring differential. Why does it not feel like the Celtics are putting up championship caliber numbers? Because OKC and Cleveland are on 72 win paces right now. That's why.
Eventually, what you say to that is that they're going to have to follow the ball back at some time, be it injury, be it something. But so far, even with Chet Holmgren, they played it. They still, knocking lights out. In Cleveland, a lot of times, You know, the Spider's been hurt, but they keep clicking.
Well, one of them's going to lose tomorrow.
Okay, got that one. Got it.
At least NBA was able to adjust to get that game on national TV. Meaning one of the major, not NBA TV, where the Celtics and Thunder were on Sunday. Celtics will play basically every other game. The rest of the way will be nationally televised for the Celtics. Denver out of the timeout, down by 8, 49-41. DeAndre Jordan stays in the game, top of the circle, handoff for Jamal Murray. Turns the corner on Cato, whips it out to the far side. Michael Porter going to drive into Tatum, off balance, tough shot, no good, but they're calling the foul. And Michael Porter Jr. will get free throws.
Tatum was in that restricted area then. And one thing you do, you try to run Porter off the line. You ran him off the line, but he's so long, he got to the lane and bumped Tatum as he goes to get a couple of free throws.
Great to see this kid healthy. Played 125 games his first 4 years. He was injured in college, and that's why he slipped in the draft down to the 14th pick. He gets the first free throw here.
I remember, you know, look at Denver. Denver took a chance here.
They did.
Because you're talking about a back injury. And a lot of times that can submarine a guy's career.
All net on both free throws, 49-43. Boston by 6 on the ball, 5:21 to go in the first half.
Should be up by 16.
Celtics were up by 15 earlier, and then Tatum came out of the game, and Celtics stopped scoring. Jaylen Brown still has not scored. Right-hand dribble, looking for an opening, whips it to the far corner. Tatum is open, left corner three, nope. Rebound, punched around by Horford. Jaylen saves it in the corner. He's pressured there by Michael Porter Jr. Jaylen got to escape, does so with that left-hand dribble, turns the corner, attacks, handoff, Keita. He dives in and scores. Flipping it up and in over Porter.
I'll tell you what Brown has done. He's been the assist guy. He hasn't scored, but he's been crafty with the assists.
That's 5 assists now for Jaylen Brown. 51-43, Boston by 8. Jamal Murray steps back behind the line, doesn't want the open shot, dribbles into the paint, creates a tough shot for himself and knocks it down from the dotted line, moving to his left. 9 for Jamal Murray on 3 of 9 shooting. Jaylen Brown steps to his left, wide open, checks his feet, 3 in the air, short, offensive rebound, Horford. Tatum relocates to the corner, pass doesn't get there, it got deflected and stolen. Turnovers piling up now for the Celtics, that's 6, but they're going to get it right back on a bad lead pass. Watson and Porter don't connect. Tatum throws a behind the back bounce pass that Horford is barely able to save. This game's getting out of control. Holiday gets a screen from Keita. Bounce pass for Keita. Pump fake on DeAndre Jordan. Goes to the left-hand floater and scores.
Nice move then by Keita. You go to punish a guy, but then he comes back with 2 consecutive plays. This time the whirling dervish on the inside.
Keita's made 4 shots in the last 3 minutes. He's got 8. Boston lead is back to 8. 53-45. Jordan handed Jamal Murray.
Murray's not ready to shoot the basketball.
No, it's just something not right about Jamal Murray. Closed down by Jaylen Brown. He's off balance. He leans in here. Crazy flip shot with a left hand, and he banks it in at the shot clock buzzer. A shot that had no business going in.
If he was shot that 10 more times, it wouldn't go in.
Cuts the Boston lead to 6. Jaylen dribbles to the left elbow, and he's shot blocked from behind. Peyton Watson got that. They floated ahead to Brown. Brown tiptoes the sideline, barely saves it back to Michael Porter Jr. Dribbles to the free throw line. Tatum is there. Out it comes to Peyton Watson. Watson now picked up by Tatum. Tatum's been very aggressive defensively here. Michael Porter Jr. gives it up to Jamal Murray. Shot clock at 6. Murray straight away. Jordan sets the screen. Keita jumps out at Murray, who puts it to the floor. Gets to the free throw line. Fall away is good. Murray couldn't make a shot before. Now he's hit 3 in a row. 53-49. Boston lead was 15. Now it is 4. They lost a 13-point lead Sunday at OKC. Drew Holiday enters. Tatum catches, spins. Free throw line jumper. Short. Rebound. Jordan. Denver could make it a 1-possession game now with 2:25 to go in the first half.
Going away from the rim.
Bad quarter offensively for the Celtics. Brown. Christian Brown steps to his left. Drew Holiday shows defensively. Ball moved back to Jamal Murray. Tatum jumps out at him. 5 of the shot clock. Jamal Murray dribbling between his legs. Starts down the left side. Scoops and scores again. Jamal Murray started 2 for 8. He suddenly hit 4 in a row. And it's a 2-point game with 2 minutes to go in the half. Drew Holiday drives on Christian Brown. Gets fouled as he muscles it up. And Drew Holiday will go to the line. Celtics here in quarter number 2 have scored 16 points on 5 of 13 shooting, 3 turnovers. Drew Holiday going to the free throw line. Gets the first. Porzingis comes back in for the final 156. Celtics led this game 43-28, a 15-point lead when Mike Malone took the timeout a minute 45 into, a minute 15, a minute 45 into this second quarter. Drew Holiday gets the free throws. 55-51. Boston by 4. 151 to go in the first half. Denver playing without Jokic tonight. That's the story. Jamal Murray dribbling low. Floats to the right corner. Peyton Watson. 2 dribbles. Falls away. Really tough shot. Bounces out. Offensive rebound. Slapped away from Westbrook. And picked off the floor by Jaylen Brown. Jaylen on the move into the front court. He wants to get to the basket, but they shut him off, so he throws back to Porzingis. Westbrook runs by him, so Porzingis puts it to the floor. Once gets to the elbow, misses an off-balance jumper. Celtics completely out of rhythm offensively after a great start in this game. Michael Porter Jr. finds Westbrook. Bounce pass Porter Jr. Pump fake on Porzingis. Porzingis reaches back to try to block the shot and commits the foul. First foul on Porzingis. Denver last in the NBA in three-point makes and three-point attempts. Shot up a bunch of them to start the game. They took an early 2-point lead at 12-10. And the Celtics behind Jason Tatum took over. Tatum and Porzingis were unstoppable as the Celtics went from down 2 to up 15. But when Tatum left the game, the offense cratered. Michael Porter chases the second free throw that he thought was going to be no good. And even though it bounced in, he committed a lane violation. So that won't count. 2 games last year between these teams that were essentially decided by 1 possession. Plays like that matter. Boston by 3. Clock rolling with a minute 12 to go in the first half. Drew Holiday. Bounce pass for Tatum. Tatum against Jamal Murray. Tatum drives strong. Floats it up. Blocked easily by Watson. Spikes it into the ground. Shards. Bounce pass lead ahead of the field. Westbrook lays it in with the right hand. Boston lead down to 1. Final minute. First half, Jaylen Brown runs right downhill into Shards and draws the contact and the foul. That is going to put Denver over the limit, so Jaylen Brown will get free throws here. Really ugly second quarter for the Celtics. Not as bad as the second half at OKC, but what would ever be as bad as that? Jaylen Brown's first point since the first half at OKC comes with 54 seconds left in the first half tonight. In the ballpark, he went about 36 or 37 minutes without scoring. Second free throw bounces in. 57-54. Boston by 3. Denver ball, 52 seconds to go in the first half. Nuggets have the longest current win streak against the Celtics. They've beaten them 3 times in a row. Going back to New Year's Day here in 2023. Both teams were leading their respective conferences. Charge in the paint. Bounce pass to the corner. Watson, 3 is good. Tie game. Celtics lost a 13-point lead Sunday at OKC. Their 15-point lead tonight is gone. Holiday across half court. Deep 3 to try to get the 2 for 1 is no good. Now Denver can take the lead. Everybody on their feet here at Ball Arena. 5-second differential on the 2 clocks. The Nuggets coming from 15 down to tie it without Jokic. 7 on the shot clock, 12 on the game clock. Jamal Murray started 2 for 8, has made 4 in a row, bounced past Westbrook. Can't step past Horford. He throws a bad pass that's picked up by Porzingis. Celtics have 4 seconds. Porzingis races to half court. Lead for Jaylen Brown. He will not get a shot away, and that's how the first half will come to an end with all of us right back where we started. Celtics took advantage of no Jokic, took the ball inside with Porzingis and Tatum scoring at will. And then it came apart when Tatum came out of the game. The 15-point lead is gone. And we're right back where we started. Coming up, Matt McCarthy scores from around the NBA. Bruins lose another one tonight at home to Edmonton. I'll update you on all of it. And then back here in Denver, where the Celtics and Nuggets are tied once again. Boston 57, Denver 57. It's halftime on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15 plus essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
Lowe's knows how to help make your Super Bowl 59 party a touchdown. Let us help you prep your home to host with top brands like Charbroil, Blackstone, and LG, so you can be the MVP of game day. Plus, use the Lowe's app to find what you need for a seamless shopping run. Or huddle up with our Lowe's Red Vest associates to help make all your game time hosting decisions.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Boston. This is Boston's most listened to sports station. Boston's home for sports. 95, the Sports Hub. A Beasley Media Group station.
Nuggets have the longest current win streak against the Celtics. They've beaten them 3 times in a row. Going back to New Year's Day here in 2023. Both teams were leading their respective conferences. Charge in the paint. Bounce pass to the corner. Watson 3 is good. Tie game. Celtics lost a 13-point lead Sunday at OKC. Their 15-point lead tonight is gone.
Well, really a tale of 2 quarters for the Celtics in that first half. Dominating the first half, they extended the lead to as much as 15, and then it evaporated just like that. Just 20 points for the Celtics in the second quarter tonight. That lets Denver back in the ball game, and we start this thing, well, right where we started it. 57-57, all tied up between the Celtics and the Nuggets at halftime. If you thought it would be easy, even without Nikola Jokic, you thought wrong. Celtics and Nuggets, always a competitive product, and it certainly was tonight, albeit uneven in the first and second quarters. Matt McCarthy, Celtics halftime. Thanks for staying up late with us tonight as the Celtics wrap up this road trip. Really, the story is the shooting and the offense. It's just gone ice cold for the Celtics, especially from distance. I mean, we go back to Sunday, missing 21 out of 24 shots from deep in the second half against Oklahoma City. Celtics just 5 of 16 from 3 in that first half. They're actually shying away from it a little bit by their standards. Denver actually out-attempted the Celtics from 3 in the first half. Denver coming into tonight taking the most 2-pointers and the least 3-pointers in the NBA. We know the Celtics are the exact opposite of that. It was, however, a good start for the Celtics offensively tonight because they went to the basket. Nikola Jokic was out, and that opened things up for Jason Tatum.
The screen leaves Tatum on Jamal Murray. Dribbling between his legs, getting himself in rhythm, drives down the left side, switches to the right hand, gets all the way to the cup and lays it in.
Good. This is what I talked about before. Tatum using that length to jump through smaller defenders instead of settling for the jump shot.
An inefficient first half for Jason Tatum, 5 of 14 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3, but he went to the basket there, has 13 points. He and Kristaps Porzingis have carried the Celtics offensively, and they did so predominantly early in this one tonight.
21-19, Boston by 2, 7 minutes in. Lob entry, bad one, knocked away from Drew Holiday. Jaylen Brown turns it over. Michael Porter Jr. ahead to Christian Brown, steps through Jaylen Brown, but Tatum comes all the way back and slams it against the backboard to block the shot. And here comes Horford the other way, finding Tatum. Block for Porzingis. Two-hand slam, and Jason Tatum triggers a brilliant defense to offense run.
Tried to come back slowly. Euro step was too slow then.
Big first quarter for Kristaps Porzingis, getting the assist there from Jason Tatum. 15 points, one kick in the man area as well. Needed a few minutes. It was just fine after that. Those 15 points, the most in a quarter by a Celtic this season. But Porzingis, like the rest of the Celtics, not as impactful in the second quarter. He finishes with 16 points at the half. 15 of those coming in the first quarter, 6 of 11 from the field with 5 rebounds, was the big man. We went to the second, really looked like the Celtics were going to take control of this game when Sam Hauser hit this shot.
Just threw it up for grabs. Porzingis picked it off. Here comes Hauser. Hauser pull up three in transition. Got it. That's one of those shots you better make, and he made it. Timeout, Mike Malone.
Well, you've been looking for him to make some shots. Coming off the bench this time, went down in the rhythm, under control, knocked it down, and Celtics rolling right now.
15-point lead for the Celtics, feeling good, looking good, but then Jason Tatum left the game, and things got bad real fast.
Murray, 8 on the shot clock. Gives it up, and gets it back from Strawther. Murray starts his drive, steps through Pritchard, kick out, deflected. It gets to Strawther, he elevates for 3 and hits it.
Other than that, they can't shoot threes.
13-2, Denver run. It's a 4-point game.
And things got worse because then Jamal Murray started to make things happen.
Closed down by Jaylen Brown. He's off balance. He leans in here. Crazy flip shot with a left hand, and he banks it in at the shot clock buzzer. A shot that had no business going in.
For Jamal Murray, 15 points, 6 of 12 from the field in the first half. Russell Westbrook added 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Michael Porter Jr. with 11 for Denver, who shot 47% from the field and 50% from 3. 9 for 18 from 3, out-shooting, out-attempting the Celtics, who were just, again, 5 of 16 from 3, 46% from the field for Boston in that first half. Porzingis leading the way with 16, Tatum with 13, then Neemias Queta with 8. 8 in that first half off the bench in what was a roller coaster, uneven first half for Queta and a roller coaster, uneven first half for the Celtics, who are tied with the Nuggets at the break, 57-57 the score. When we come back, we'll get an update on headlines. That's next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club, politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize, and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I want you to pay attention because this is important. Getting in shape and losing weight can literally be a life or death decision. Heart disease, diabetes, even cancer. Your lifestyle decisions dictate your health. Maybe you think you can't do it, but I know you can. If you have 3 key components. 1, you need a specific day-by-day fitness plan that's already proven to work so you won't quit. 2, a healthy nutrition plan that's integrated into your fitness plan that's easy to follow. And 3, support from a community all pulling for each other's success. I'm Carl, the CEO of Body. That's Body with an I. Body helps people achieve their goals with these 3 factors. That's where the magic happens. Body has the programs that are proven to help you lose up to 10 to 15 pounds in just 3 weeks, 30 to 40 pounds in 90 days. You just need to commit. This is so important for you. Go to body.com, that's BODI.com, and we'll get you the fast results you want step by step.
Lowe's knows how to help make your Super Bowl 59 party a touchdown. Let us help you prep your home to host with top brands like Charbroil, Blackstone, and LG, so you can be the MVP of game day. Plus, use the Lowe's app to find what you need for a seamless shopping run. Or huddle up with our Lowe's Red Vest associates to help make all your game time hosting decisions.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5thesportshub.com. Sports Hub headlines.
Tonight's scoreboard is brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest prices on tires, go to Town Fair Tire, because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Celtics and the Nuggets knotted up at 57 at the half. 16 points for Kristaps Porzingis, 13 for Jason Tatum. Bruins were shut out earlier tonight by Edmonton 4-0. Connor McDavid scored. That's now 5 losses in a row for the struggling Bees, who are now off to Tampa for a game on Thursday. The Patriots' head coaching search is underway. They will reportedly interview Mike Vrabel on Thursday. The team also interviewed Byron Leftwich and Pep Hamilton today. Around the NFL, the Raiders have fired head coach Antonio Pierce. Cowboys have denied the Bears' request to interview Mike McCarthy. And in baseball, the Giants have signed righty Justin Verlander to a 1-year, $15 million deal. I'm Matt McCarthy. Grandy and Max have the call of the second half next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15+ essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
Hair thinning can happen for so many reasons. Whether it's stress or hormones or anything, at Nutrafol we've learned that real change starts below the surface. Our hair growth supplements take a whole body approach and target the key root causes of hair thinning, so you can see visibly thicker, stronger hair in 3 to 6 months.
Hair growth starts from the inside at Nutrafol.com. That's Nutrafol.com.
Thumbtack presents the ins and outs of caring for your home. Out, procrastination, putting it off, kicking the can down the road. In, plans and guides that make it easy to get home projects done. Out, carpet in the bathroom. Like, why? In, knowing what to do, when to do it, and who to hire. Start caring for your home with confidence. Download Thumbtack today.
My brother-in-law died suddenly. Now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. After that, I told my wife we couldn't put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance. For your free quote, go to SelectQuote.com. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote. We shop, you save. Full details on example policies at SelectQuote.com.
Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
This is Reliving the Green.
What a pass by DJ!
42 for Paul Pierce.
A three-pointer for Danny Ainge.
KG is locked and loaded tonight.
A look back at this date in Celtics history.
Clock will roll down to 000. The Celtics are undefeated in the new year. They score a season-high 122 points behind the hero Luke Harangody, and they win it going away. The final score, Boston 122, Toronto 102, the 3,000th win in the history of the Boston Celtics. The Celtics and Lakers going back and forth in that category. All-time win leaders in NBA history. That one 14 years ago today. Here tonight, ugly second quarter for the Celtics. Their 15-point lead is gone. We start over again, tied at 57.
Well, you look at the plays that they weren't making. And you could tell after a while, it just seemed like tired. Should be tired after having a day off. But the altitude, you could tell it affects them a little bit. And then we talked about Caleb really kind of playing his way out the game. He's the one that kind of kept the Celtics in the game in that second quarter where he scored probably more points than anybody else.
Jaylen Brown made some free throws at the end of the half. First points he has scored. He has not made a shot now in 4 consecutive quarters.
Wow. It's almost impossible. I think a guy like that couldn't score the basketball with opportunities. I mean, he's trying to concentrate on his offense, his defense, but offensively, you got to give him something too.
Celtics led this game by 15 early in the second quarter. Now Denver with the ball going right to left in a tie game as we begin the third quarter. Russell Westbrook, the future Hall of Famer, against Drew Holiday, who may be one as well. Jamal Murray takes the handoff from Shards, tiptoes the baseline, floats it to the wing, waiting there. Michael Porter elevates. Tatum saw it coming, and he slapped it away. Tatum leads the break. Shards is back. Tatum cradles the ball, goes right into him as it knocked away out of bounds by Westbrook.
Serge is saying, hey, he bumped me, but Tatum tried to go with the left hand off the glass between two people.
Celtics going left to right here in the second half, wearing the home whites, which have not been good luck this year. Denver wearing their road navy blue uniforms tonight. Ball in the hands of Tatum. Out of the Denver logo at center court. Horford sets the high screen. Tatum moves to his left. Porter Jr. is there. Horford returns to the Tatum, who attacks the paint, throws to the wing, waiting. Holiday three, no good. Rebound, Murray. And the Celtics having another bad three-point shooting night. Westbrook races to the front court, zips the entry underneath to Christian Brown, who scoops it up and in, and Denver has the lead. 59-57.
Brown's going to have to find a way to get himself involved in this game.
Al Horford handed Drew Holiday in the wing. Return to Tatum straight away. Zips the entry right over the head of Al Horford. Terrible pass by Tatum. And Celtic fans that did not react well to Sunday's performance at OKC are going to be chomping at the bit. Hit the internet and the talk show lines when this is over if it does not turn around. Sharch, hand of Michael Porter Jr. Deep three is no good. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. Celtics getting outshot from three by Denver. Inconceivable. Jaylen Brown drives, switches to the right hand, and scores over Sharch and Christian Brown. The first field goal for Jaylen Brown since the first half at OKC. Tied at 59. Porter Jr. elevates, flies over Porzingis, and throws it down hard with the right hand. 61-59. Denver by 2. Jaylen Brown bumps Murray away and scores easily. Murray cannot stop anybody.
And Murray just depend on Brown not being aggressive. This time, Brown aggressive.
Attacking. Christian Brown flips it up front iron, no good. Porzingis yanks the rebound, and Westbrook going to be called for a reach-in foul. He was hoping for a jump ball, but
kind of hard to pull on a tree. And the tree's limbs are up, and you're just grabbing up at them. No, you're going to get that foul.
MVP, averaged a triple-double throughout the course of the season. 8 years ago.
Well, you think about that OKC team.
You better believe it. Harden and Durant. It's a clown car. They got to the finals. People forget. Porzingis bumping with Michael Porter. 5 on the shot clock. Elevates into contact. Shot is no good. It's an air ball. It's usually when he gets the foul call. He didn't get it. He doesn't complain. And Denver gets the ball back in a tie game with the Celtics at OKC Sunday afternoon. Everyone always forgets the forgotten part of history. But LeBron James had the game that changed his trajectory and NBA history in Boston, winning that 6th game of the conference finals, and then Miami won Game 7. If the Celtics had won either of those games, they would have met that OKC team in the finals in 2012. Sharch switches to the right hand, ducks under the shoulder of Horford, and before he get the bounce pass away, his front foot landed, so that's traveling on Sharch.
Well, at least they have not let him do anything. But if they're looking to everybody else, he's attacking, getting towards the rim. You're putting pressure on him, making sure he doesn't get towards the rim. Good job by the Celtics with that.
Jaylen Brown spinning in the paint, forces it up and in. He scored, but they're wiping it away, saying the foul was committed on the floor.
Well, they are sure depending on Murray right now to foul. I mean, he's just going right at Murray. You made it right. You called that and said Murray just can't stay in front of him. Look at that back knee of Murray hitting him, and then they grabbed him at the same time.
Jaylen Brown, as the ball punched away, Horford saves it in the corner. His return pass deflected out of bounds by Westbrook.
Boy, he is still so just will mess up anything. He just gets into the middle of the mix, and with the quick hands, and he anticipates as well as anybody.
Tatum for Jaylen Brown. One dribble, bumps Murray, kick out Porzingis, touches to Drew Holiday. Now Tatum on the right side. Puts it to the floor. Attacks the teeth of the defense, switches to the left hand and scores.
That's a tough shot.
63-61. Boston by 2. Westbrook gets it back in the corner. His three is good.
Wasn't there Westbrook can't shoot?
He is 5 of 9 tonight. 3 of 5 from 3. 13 points. Holiday gets deep in the paint. He'll step back to 6 feet away from Sharch, and he puts the Celtics back in front 65-64.
Well, here's the thing. The Celtics have to defend. If you're not going to defend the basketball, you're not going to win this game.
Jamal Murray. Watched by Horford. Holiday comes to help. They want the ball out of Murray's hands. He goes to Brown, right side three, bounces short. Rebound deflected by Porter Jr. He did enough work to draw a foul.
Every time the Celtics have had an opportunity to do something good, all of a sudden they do something that is negative. This time, pretty good defensive stance. All of a sudden you get into a position where you don't get the defensive rebound.
Celtics by 1. 8:10 to go, third quarter. Sharch misses Westbrook on the pass. It was deflected by Holiday, so he's allowed to go get it in the backcourt. Sharch. And back to Westbrook, deep on the left against Tatum.
Three coming.
Westbrook, pump fake, enters, saw it coming. It's Holiday, and he picks it off 3-on-1. Holiday for Jaylen Brown, elevates and takes out a couple of days of frustration for the thunderous two-hand slam.
Good delivery, good play, good dunk. Wake up defensively.
Celtics lead 67-64. Jamal Murray, over the shoulder pass. Westbrook is alone. Left side three, no good. Back iron, offensive rebound. Brown inside out, scores for Denver.
3 bigs on the inside, and they let Brown go in and get a rebound?
Denver is a +3 on the glass tonight. They're a good rebounding team, but obviously smaller tonight.
Not without Jokic.
Jaylen Brown in the paint, gets in deep, little shovel pass from Porzingis, and he throws it down with the right hand. Celtics by 3, and Mike Malone will call timeout.
Well, he's seeing the offense wake up with the Celtics, but man, you look at Joe Mazzulla. When Joe Mazzulla is barking at these guys defensively, he is right now, and Porzingis is behind. Everybody's behind. Rebound the basketball.
Joe is really upset. He is clapping his hands together, and he is giving it to him right now.
Whoa.
7:15 to go, third quarter. Boston 69, Denver 66 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Okay, I've got good news and bad news. Here's the bad news. Most protein bars are packed with sugar, carbs, and unpronounceable ingredients. The good news? There's a much better option. I'm Will, and I crafted IQ Bar plant protein bars with clean, functional, delicious ingredients to empower doers like you with superior brain and body fuel.
Go to IQBAR.com and enter code AUDIO to get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club, politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize, and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So, I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Another frustrating night for the Celtics after a promising start. They lead the Nuggets 69-66 with 7:15 to go in the third quarter. Grady and Max, the Amica Insurance broadcast booth. Celtics basketball brought to you by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about Amica's award-winning customer service. Celtics have been down this road before where they find out late that the star player on the other team is not playing. It happened most noteworthy a couple of years ago at OKC when we found out about 15 minutes before the game that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wasn't playing. I was doing that game on TV with Scal, and he was just disgusted with the performance that night. It turned out to be, since they've been keeping track of this kind of thing, the worst defensive night in Celtics history, down by 50 at one point in that game. And tonight, Lou Dort, promising start for the Celtics tonight. And when Tatum left the game, it really got ugly in the second quarter, and the Celtics have not been able to regain the momentum.
Like a little bit of wake-up call right now defensively by Brown.
Jamal Murray, pounded by Jaylen Brown.
Gamble.
Bounce pass, Westbrook coming strong down the left side, kick to the corner. Shards gives it up to Christian Brown. Great look at a three, and he hits it. We're tied again. 69 apiece, 6:45 to go in the third. Drew Holiday steps to his left. He's got a pretty good look at a three. Air ball, but it comes right down to Porzingis, and he flushes on the head of Jamal Murray to give Boston the lead.
And Murray's looking like, what can I do with that? Nothing. Ball just, if we do this bounce, hits Porzingis right on the fingertips.
Celtics +8 with Tatum in the game, -6 with him out. Jamal Murray, nowhere to go in the paint. Horford was waiting, so he throws back out to Shards. Murray comes to get it now. He's got a clean look at a straightaway three. Jaylen Brown was late to get there. Shot missed. Drew Holiday outlet. Jaylen Brown releases, catches, steps around Murray, lays it up. That's an easy goaltend call against Michael Porter Jr. And the Celtics lead by 4. And Jaylen Brown, who went 4 consecutive quarters without making a shot, has made 4 already in the third quarter.
Good wake-up call and great play then by Drew. The release, and you can see Joe Mazzulla kind of clapping this guy. Okay, guys, okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Chant of "Let's go Celtics" comes up from the corner beneath us to the left, where the Celtics fans always are here every year. Denver fans try to shout him down. 73-69, Boston by 4. Porter Jr. jumps to his left, tough three, a little bit short, and the rebound for Holiday.
Great box out. Wow.
Long lead pass, finds Tatum in stride, two-hand slam, and that is Drew Holiday doing Drew Holiday things. Boxes out Westbrook, one of the great rebounding guards ever, gets the rebound and then throws a touchdown pass in the hallowed ground of John Elway that hits Tatum right in the fingertips.
Watch what I'm going to do here. Like the way you work it, no diggity.
That's well done right there. 5:44 to go, third quarter. Boston 75, Denver 69 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Radio Network.
Okay, I've got good news and bad news. Here's the bad news. Most protein bars are packed with sugar, carbs, and unpronounceable ingredients. The good news? There's a much better option. I'm Will, and I crafted IQ Bar plant protein bars with clean, functional, delicious ingredients to empower doers like you with superior brain and body fuel.
Go to IQBAR.com and enter code AUDIO to get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first $1 billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club, politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them, the right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
In today's uncertain times, Vanguard is working hard to find the right opportunities for investors. We know financial advisors are working hard to do the same for their clients. Visit Vanguard.com/fixed income today. Important information. All investing is subject to risk, including the possible loss of the money you invest.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
6 straight for the Celtics. They break the tie here in Denver, lead 75-69. Let's check out our NetSuite upgrade. Jaylen Brown, second quarter, third quarter, different dude.
Has done what he needed to do. He's got involved in this game, got himself involved, but also you pointed out what Drew Holiday's done. A couple of touchdown passes, did it brilliantly with the release of Tatum and Brown. Control the defensive glass and then kick the ball out. You can run anytime you want to.
Upgrade brought to you by NetSuite by Oracle, the #1 cloud ERP, bringing accounting, financial management, inventory, and HR into one fluid platform, netsuite.com/Celtics. Denver down 6. Westbrook starts his drive on Horford, goes under the shoulder, scoops it up, no good, but he got the foul call, and Westbrook will get free throws.
Westbrook always seems like he's just a little out of control, but he's found a home here, and that's a good thing, because here's a guy, tremendous talent. If he can harness that and do all those other things, not a shooter, but if he can knock down just a few of those shots and then work off a Joker with those pick and rolls, they found something really good for him for a while.
Celtics had 48 hours to acclimate. That's never really enough time, but they did get here pretty early, about 48 hours before the tip on Sunday as Westbrook gets the first free throw. Sacramento will have all kinds of time to adjust to Boston. They played last night and don't play again until they return to Boston on Friday night on a 5-game win streak. And then the New Orleans Pelicans, who have a road game in Philadelphia Friday, as Westbrook misses the free throw. Long rebound, though, and Denver's going to get it. Ball back to Westbrook. Attacks Holiday, runs it too hard off the glass, gets the late foul call, and Holiday back-to-back trips to the free throw line here.
Yeah. Fouling. Westbrook gets hit again with the body, going in towards the hole. But he called short. The thing you always do, box out the shooter. The little things the Celtics aren't doing tonight can cost them the game.
The Celtics should not get out-rebounded by a non-Jokic Denver team, and they're a -1 right now. Westbrook gets the first free throw. You remember the game, one of the first times we saw Westbrook, that OKC team came into Boston, and he gave it to Rondo.
Oh, yeah. He was so quick, so strong. And he's still like that today. So quick, so strong. This is where he wants to go.
4 to make 3 for Westbrook in that sequence. He gets 3 free throws, cuts the Boston lead in half, 75-72. Celtics by 3, 5:15 to go third quarter. Celtics looking for the 3-and-1 trip. Tatum drives strong in the baseline, kick out to the wing. Holiday, good look. 3 is good.
Tatum created that by going to the baseline. Defense collapses, hit a shooter.
78-72. 17 points, 4 assists for Tatum, even though he's missed all 6 of his threes. Westbrook tried the wraparound pass. He missed Watson with it. in close, and Denver turns it over.
The idea that he has, those are good. You just have to be ready if you are a guy who is going to be a catcher. You have to have those fingertips up ready to catch the basketball and then lay the basketball up.
16 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, but 6 turnovers for Westbrook.
Well, you said before, he will fill a stat sheet up.
Always has. Pritchard back in the game, moves to Tatum, playing with Cornette, Hauser, and Horford here. Tatum finds Hauser coming off a screen. Good look, straightaway three, leans into it, no good, and Watson gets the rebound.
Older.
Hauser does not look like himself shooting the basketball. Westbrook backs up, Cornette takes the free throw line jumper, comes up short. Rebound Horford.
Have to give him something.
Westbrook can get any shot he wants. He just can't make any shot he wants.
Oh, well.
Tatum lobs it. Cornette catches. Kick to the corner. Horford open three. No good. And the rebound on the weak side for Michael Porter Jr.
How much would I want him to go up with that basketball?
Strother down the right side against Cornette. Runs it up and in. Strother's been good off the Denver bench. 5 of 8. He's got 12. Peyton Watson's in double figures. Much maligned Denver bench getting a chance to stretch their legs tonight. Tatum switches to the right hand, attacks the paint. Crazy scoop up and in. Off the glass. Impossible angle. Tatum's up to 19. Boston by 6. Westbrook clean look at a three. They let him have it, and he hits another one. Westbrook 4 of 7 from 3 tonight. Shades of Caleb Martin and Joel Embiid on Christmas Day. The guys that don't shoot the three well doing it against Boston. 80-77. Celtics lead is 3. Tatum against Michael Porter Jr. Bumps into the free throw line. Here's the bounce pass. Horford up fakes the three. Now puts to the floor. Drives on Brown. Throws to the corner. Pritchard dribbles around Westbrook. Was he out of bounds when he caught it? Yes, he was.
And part of that is because Al didn't take the ball towards the hole. You're taking it towards the hole, but you have a smaller man on you. Identify, lay the ball up, get fouled.
Celtics have a 20-4 advantage in points off turnovers, but it's been another bad three-point shooting night. Yeah. As a result, they only lead by 3.
And then a good three-point shooting night for a guy like Westbrook. Porzingis trying to get in this game, but won't be able to make it.
Just to reiterate, Denver last in the league in attempting threes. Boston first in the league in attempting and making threes. Denver's made 12 tonight. Boston just 6. Nuggets only down by 3. Strother for Porter. A tying three. Comes up a little bit short. Offensive rebound to DeAndre Jordan. Porter cutting. Blocked from behind. Foul by Hauser. Celtics bench will look at it, see if they want to challenge.
Joe Mazzulla just sits down. He doesn't even think about it. Because he's more or less thinking about his team's effort. That's what he's thinking about. He's not thinking about, what's going on. Now, but now he does want to challenge.
Yeah, told from the back bench that Hauser got it clean. And so a timeout to challenge here with 2:57 to go in the first half. Boston 80, Denver 77. Sean Wright going to the scorer's table to say the Celtics are challenging and not to kick a guy when he's clearly down. But Denver is playing much better in this game when Jamal Murray is out.
Yeah. Jamal Murray scored a couple of baskets. But defensively, he's been pretty much a sieve. It looked like that was a clean block by Hauser. I don't know who had ended up with the basketball, though.
Murray had a great second quarter shooting the ball. He shot 40% as a 19-year-old rookie, and that was his career low. This is his worst year since shooting the ball. Obviously, he has to shoot it well. He is an offensive player. It looked like imminent possession. Well, it looked like Cornette had it, and then when they blew the whistle to call the foul, Cornette dropped it.
I must have looked at it, but it looked like it was all ball as he went up here. Because they don't show it again in the building. Maybe it was all ball. Opportunities again are there for the Celtics, but they're going to have to do what they need to do on their defensive end. Think about the guys who score. Tatum with 19. Pritchard right now, only 1 point in this game. Hauser, trying to score. These are things that, Pritchard has 1 basket in this game. He needs to get involved. Hauser needs to get involved. Luke Cornette has been himself. And Al Horford's been okay too, but the guys on the floor have to score that basketball, the guys who are scorers.
Celtics last year shot 38-39% from three, and they had the high volume. But this year, they had just been an average shooting team. Middle of the pack shooting a three, under 37%, right around the league average, and that's going to go down tonight unless they go crazy over the final 14:57. They're facing a hot team. Denver is fourth in net rating over this last 3-week stretch. Sacramento's won 5 in a row. You know, OKC's the hottest team on the planet. Houston was playing very well when the Celtics got there on Saturday night. And then you add in the factor of everybody gearing up for you no matter what.
Now that's the thing, Sean. Everybody gears up for you.
The challenge on the floor is successful as the defender gets to the ball prior to contact on the arm, which was deemed marginal. The clocks are at 2:57 and 24, and he will retain his right to challenge.
However, did not announce possession. It looks like they're giving it to the Celtics.
You don't think of Hauser.
Yeah, Hauser got the ball.
Hauser as a defender this time.
It was a strange one. Porter went up for a dunk, and Hauser reached out to try to block it, and basically Porter rose the ball into the forearm of Sam Hauser, but he definitely got the ball before the contact. So
give Hauser the shot block and see how this, a play like this affects you. But Joe Mazzulla has been, rightfully so, upset with his team about their effort on the defensive end.
Celtics by 3 on the ball. 2:49 to go in the third. Tatum behind the Cornet screen. Hands to Cornet, then takes the handoff back. Tatum over the shoulder pass. Pritchard relocates for a right side three. Rims out. Rebound deflected out of bounds by Cornet off DeAndre Jordan.
Well, now you got your two bigs in there. And they will keep that basketball alive. The Ivory Towers.
DeAndre Jordan arguing the call, but Shea Flores will not have it. Hands to Sam Hauser. Hauser the under out of bounds. Cornet puts in the hands of Tatum. Tatum steps to his right, leans into a three. Too strong. Rebound comes down to Porzingis. Kick out. Cornet's got it. Pritchard on the wing. Long cross court. Hauser is alone. Right wing three. Swish.
Finally, something good happens. Second chance opportunities. Getting those basketballs and doing what you need to do.
83-77. Boston by 6. 2:16 to go in the third.
Matchup nightmare here.
Jamal Murray dribbles around Porzingis. He's under the basket. Bounce pass for Porter. Steps past Hauser. Entry deflected by Cornet, but right back to Michael Porter, who puts it up and gets a very friendly bounce.
Ping pong. Stayed on the rim like Elmer's glue.
15 and 8 for Michael Porter Jr. 83-79. Denver staying close. Only down 4. 1:53 to go in the third. Tatum steps to his right, over the shoulder pass. Cornet hand back to Tatum. Tatum square, straightaway three, swish.
And all of a sudden Tatum says, my God, I get one to go. I'm wide open with these looks.
Tatum had been 0 for 7 from 3 until that one. 86-79. Celtics just 32% from 3. That's where you have to hold them to beat them. But they're up by 7 now with 1:28 to go in the third. Jamal Murray, kick out. Michael Porter elevates. Good close out by Hauser. Forced him to give it up. Porter gets it back, moves it in the corner. Watson step back three on Cornet. Bounces out, rebound Tatum.
Great
nice finish here, yeah. Nice finish in the third quarter.
Especially by Tatum.
Tatum spinning. Somehow keeping the handle alive. Steps to his left. His three is no good. Back iron. Hauser keeps the rebound alive, but Watson wins the race to the loose ball. Running up the back of Peyton Pritchard. He goes off the window, misses the layup. Battle for the rebound. Strother's got it, and he scores off the glass.
Strother's been good. This time, second chance opportunities. Nobody got back in the play. Any of the bigs.
86-81. Boston by 5 on the ball. 52 seconds to go third quarter. Tatum out at half court. Mike Malone barking out defensive instructions. Now the all-time winningest coach in Nuggets history. Tatum gets the screen and gets jostled and fouled. He threw his head back to make sure he got the call. Denver had the foul to give with 41 seconds to go in the third.
That's a great job of trying to split two defenders. He almost got away with splitting the two defenders, but almost lost the ball. Risky play.
Whenever the Celtics have needed someone to carry him, Tatum has done it on this trip. The inbounds to Luke Cornet. Return to Tatum. Tatum, stop and start, moving to his right, draws the double team, enters the Cornet in the paint, kicks out to a wide open Sam Hauser. Three, though, is short, and the rebound for Jamal Murray. Celtics have gotten great looks. They are just in a rough funk here, shooting a three. Murray dribbling to his left, attacks Pritchard, lobs it up in the air, and Watson throws it back down, and the lead is down to 3. Last shot time here in the third quarter. It'll be another difficult night. Celtics going to get taken to the 15th round again. You can feel it. 10 seconds to go in the third. Tatum dribbling slowly. Being watched by Peyton Watson. Michael Porter Jr. shows double team. 4 seconds to go. Bounce pass. Porzingis had a look. Didn't take it. And instead, Jordan reaches out and fouls Porzingis. Denver does not have a foul to give. So now you're giving Porzingis free throws with 1.6 to go in the quarter.
Now the smart play then by a veteran. When you put a veteran in the game, you're going, okay, you're here to calm everybody down, and you're not going to make mistakes. This time, this is a mistake to give the Celtics possibly a couple of points here.
First free throw is good. He's now 4 of 5 as Porzingis from the line tonight. Played 25 minutes. He went down late in the first quarter, but it was a painful injury, but not a lengthy injury.
Okay, I want to see your description as his teammates were laughing on the bench.
Porzingis drills the free throw. 88-83, final second. Murray does not want that shot on his percentage, so he lags time and then waits for the buzzer to hit before launching the half-court shot. And it's a 5-point margin. Celtics led by 12 at the end of one. We were tied at halftime. Celtics by 5 as we make the turn for home, literally. Final quarter of the road trip coming your way next. Boston 88, Denver 83. End of 3 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club, politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize, and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
I couldn't lose weight. Fatigue, gas, bloating, hot flashes.
These women got life-changing symptom relief from Belvital, the comprehensive hormone health solution from Body. While everyone is unique and will have varied results, here are extraordinary experiences from independent Body affiliates and actual Belvital users.
The combination of the fitness, the food, the breathing exercises, the supplements, it's just the magic that I was missing.
My workouts have never been better. I love the combination of the Pilates with lifting. My body literally feels like it got younger. This nutrition program has taught me what my body truly needs.
I'm less bloated. I have less inflammation. Now I'm equipped with how to manage the stress.
It's helping me sleep so much better.
Within a week or two of taking these supplements, I physically felt a difference.
I have transformed my body from the inside out.
Belvital is a first-of-its-kind complete program that is helping thousands of women feel good. Learn more at belvital.com.
I'm Jennifer Garner. You may know me from my other job, but I'm a business owner too. Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card because it makes everything we do even more rewarding. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles on every purchase means we earn more too. And when we travel, we get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. The Capital One Venture X business card. What's in your wallet?
Terms and conditions apply. Find out more at CapitalOne.com/VentureXBusiness.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
So the fourth quarter we go in Denver. Grady Max in the Amica Insurance broadcast booth at Ball Arena in Denver. Celtics trying to salvage a 3-1 road trip, which is more than salvaging it, but they have to salvage this one after surrendering a 15-point lead. Now they're coming from behind. Take a 5-point lead in the fourth quarter, 88-83. I know how much you love the math, Max, so I did a little bit for you during the break. The final total on the Jaylen Brown scoreless streak, 41 minutes and 31 seconds he played without scoring.
It's crazy. As great a player he is, how that happened, it's almost impossible. You're going to get a free throw, you're going to get something. But what he did in the third quarter, became more aggressive, so looked for a shot, backed away from the outside shot, but started going to the power game and going through a guy like Murray, where he can get a couple of free throws, get some easy baskets. Sometimes when you take what the defense gives you, you play into their hands. Boy, that Joe Mazzulla, man, he's like
Yeah,
candle on a hot tin roof.
There's going to be some discussion if the Celtics win this game, even if they don't. There's going to be some discussion about Joe Mazzulla, who gives these guys such a long leash and always steps in front of them at every opportunity, really lighting them up midway through that third quarter. Fourth quarter begins with the ball in the hands of Porzingis. Going to work, elevates and gets fouled by Watson. Denver bench erupts. They may challenge this one.
I think there's no challenge right to the arms there. Look around, you hit with the arms. You're not going to challenge that. Yeah, he is. He is, but I don't think he's going to get it because Porzingis went right to the arms of the defender, Watson.
So we'll take the timeout. 12 seconds into the fourth quarter on a Mike Malone challenge. Boston 88, Denver 83 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club, politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize, and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
I want you to pay attention because this is important. Getting in shape and losing weight can literally be a life or death decision. Heart disease, diabetes, even cancer. Your lifestyle decisions dictate your health. Maybe you think you can't do it, but I know you can. If you have 3 key components. 1, you need a specific day-by-day fitness plan that's already proven to work so you won't quit. 2, a healthy nutrition plan that's integrated into your fitness plan that's easy to follow. And 3, support from a community all pulling for each other's success. I'm Carl, the CEO of Body. That's Body with an I. Body helps people achieve their goals with these 3 factors. That's where the magic happens. Body has the programs that are proven to help you lose up to 10 to 15 pounds in just 3 weeks, 30 to 40 pounds in 90 days. You just need to commit. This is so important for you. Go to body.com, that's BODI.com, and we'll get you the fast results you want step by step.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Sellout crowd at Ball Arena in Denver awaiting the decision of the officiating crew here. Sean Wright going to tell us.
On the floor is successful as the defender is legal on the play. However, there is imminent possession by Boston. We will have 11:48 on the game clock and 12 on the shot clock, and the ball will be placed below the free throw line extended.
So we'll see if this pays off. Mike Malone uses a challenge. So instead of Kristaps Porzingis free throws, you'll get a half-court possession for the Celtics. Attendance, by the way, brought to you by Ticketmaster. Join the crowd of excitement at a future Celtics game by ordering your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Celtics and Kings Friday back in Boston.
I want to see what the Celtics are able to do with this play. First, I got to decide who's taking out of bounds.
So it's going to be Hauser out there with Pritchard, Cornette, Porzingis, and Jaylen Brown. Got your ivory towers and your ivory shooters, I guess.
Wow. So what you did then.
I'm trying to remember where you started that. It was definitely a Zeller, right? Inbound, Jaylen Brown. Goes behind the back to nobody, and Porzingis isn't going to get there. But Watson almost ran that ball down. The Celtics gave up on the play as if it was going to go out of bounds. Watson, if he'd gotten there, would have had a fast break. So the Mike Malone challenge pays off. These games the last couple of years that Denver has won, beating the Celtics, have come down to late situations, particularly the 2 games last year. Celtics missed like 20 layups in the game in January last year, lost by 2. Jamal Murray, hounded by Sam Hauser. Can't turn the corner on him. Now tries the right hand. Attacks. Hauser stays with him. Murray steps through. Scoops it up and in with the left hand. Jamal Murray would not be denied there. 88-85. Boston by 3 on the ball. 40 seconds into the fourth quarter.
All right. Porzingis on the post.
That's where the ball goes against Jamal Murray.
Just shoot the ball.
Porzingis tries to bank it in, misses. Rebound DeAndre Jordan. That post-up, which has been money for the Celtics the last year plus with Porzingis, has not been there tonight. Jamal Murray again against Sam Hauser. Celtics again playing without Derek White tonight. Murray, left-hand dribble, working to the baseline, whips it to the far corner, stepping back, and a nasty step back three for Strawther. Tie game. Boy, he has been great tonight.
Absolutely. And it takes those kind of things that are going to happen to a team like that.
Second-year man out of Kansas, 17 for Strawther. We're tied at 88. Jaylen Brown gets the Cornet screen. Jaylen pulls up, left elbow jumper, way short. Long rebound, Sam Hauser's got it. Puts it back in the hands of Jaylen Brown against Jamal Murray. Wants Cornet to come out and set a screen. He does, then moves into the corner. Hauser up, fakes a three on Jordan.
Whoa.
Steps to his left. Very tough three is good. That's a big one for Sam Hauser.
That was. On the move then, hand in his face.
Third of the night for Sam Hauser. 91-88. Boston by 3, 10:04 to go here in Denver. Jamal Murray moving to his right. Pritchard stays on his shoulder. Long cross-court fielded by Christian Brown. Turns Cornet around, drives, scoops off the glass and in. Push Porzingis away, kept him at bay. 91-90. Jaylen Brown coming down strong against Watson. Throws to the corner. Pritchard floats it all the way out to Porzingis. Up fake on Christian Brown, who reaches out and commits the foul.
Porzingis, I'm not sure if you could knock him down the way some of these guys touch him. And he throws his head back and he gets that call.
Porzingis, 16 in the first half, 6 here in the second half.
Look at the opportunities he's getting right on the post.
Hauser inbound to Jaylen Brown. Christian Brown reaches for the ball. Jaylen Brown keeps it alive. Attack DeAndre Jordan goes around him. Misses the layup. Offensive rebound though. Cornet. Kick to the corner. Pritchard three. No good. Rebound DeAndre Jordan. And the Celtics dipping down to 31% from three. That's where they get into trouble. Jamal Murray pulls his way past Pritchard. Finds Jordan. Flying in. Blocked by Porzingis.
Whoa.
As the fountain of youth went dry. Jaylen Brown attacking Watson. Stops on a dime. Spins in the paint. Throws it off the window and he gets the bounce. Jaylen Brown goes down to the ground. No foul call, but the bucket puts the Celtics up by 3. Jaylen's got 10 here in the second half. Strawther jumps to his left. 3 is in the air. Short. That was right on line. Rebound Hauser.
It looked like he was about to go.
And Joe Mazzulla knows it, and he wants timeout.
No, what happened?
Well, somebody came on the floor.
Somebody threw something on the floor.
Yeah, it's a cup with ice in it.
Yeah, whoever that was, get them out of the game. You can hurt your players and somebody else's players. Somebody needs to point this idiot out.
We got a full team of people out there with towels, sweeping the ice off the court. This comes with 8:56 to go.
I mean, I heard throwing the octopus out there on the floor, but man, not just throwing ice out on the floor like that.
Now, making the announcement now about throwing things on the court seems a little... We're trying to get a look. The Jumbotron is actually trying to show it. It looks like, I'm not sure maybe somebody threw it. Somebody just had it knocked. Somebody was running up the floor.
It might have been Brown coming over there and knocked it out of somebody's hand.
It's also possible that cup was sitting on the floor.
Yep.
That's what it was. Somebody put their cup down with ice, and Jaylen Brown was trying to run up the floor, running up the sideline, and didn't notice it was there. Obviously,
that's what it was. Exactly what it was. It was right here. Jaylen had ran out of bounds, and then when he comes back on the floor, he's coming, and then he kicks it right on the floor. So it wasn't anybody threw it.
You don't think they'll throw Jaylen Brown out of the game, do you?
I don't think they got a shot there.
Now, there are a lot of rules about sitting in those seats. I don't know how many of them have to do with where your drink has to be. They put Jaylen getting booed on the Jumbotron. Like,
Drew Holiday putting the peace sign up.
This stops everything with 8:56 to go, and the Celtics leading by 3.
Somebody's cold beverage.
I'm sure it was reasonably priced as well. Well, let's take 10 seconds for station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The home of the Bruins, Patriots, Rams, and Celtics. Boston's home for sports is 95, the Sports Hub, a Beasley Media Group station.
Randy and Max, sold out Ball Arena in Denver. Celtics have 8 minutes and 56 seconds left on the most difficult schedule week of the year. 4-game trip at Minnesota, Houston, OKC, and Denver. Jaylen Brown over the shoulder pass, takes the handoff back from Porzingis straight away. Now down the right side he comes. Pump fake on Watson's, and he travels. There's still some ice on the floor. Drew Holiday just had, as he checks back in the game, just knocked a piece of ice off to the side. Remember, we had some strange things happen here 2 years ago. We had the 25-minute delay when the backboard wasn't straight. That was later reprised in the finals. Christian Brown, hand to Strother. Well, hot hands here for Denver. He tacks the right side, and Horford spins in the paint. Kick out left wing. Christian Brown clean looking at three, and he knocks it down. Tie game.
Everybody that you said wasn't knocking down threes, as bad as you said they were going to be without Jokic, that fall off has not happened tonight.
Jokic has led the league for most of the year shooting threes. Bad pass by Jaylen Brown, but it bumps off Horford. It comes right to Drew Holiday. He attacks the paint, lays it up with the left hand. No good offensive rebound. Big time put back flush by Kristaps Porzingis, who might be having his best game of the year. And the Celtics lead 95-93.
That was a great save then by Al. He just bumped into the ball.
22 and 10 for Kristaps Porzingis. Strother down the right side. Spins Jaylen Brown around. Step back free throw line jumper. No good. That was a heat check. Drew Holiday the rebound. He's on the move. Drew Holiday into the offensive end. Lobs it for Jaylen Brown, and Jaylen Brown gets bumped and knocked down by Christian Brown.
They're trying to say that Jaylen flopped. That's what they're trying to say. It was a flop by Jaylen. Look at the hand. No, look at the hand in the back. It was an easy call. Easy call.
Foul's a foul.
Look at the hand in the back. You could clearly see it.
And he did it. Jaylen made sure he sold it. But Jaylen was in the air when Brown put the hands on him. Tatum inbound to Drew Holiday. Holiday moves it left wing. Horford entry towards Porzingis, but he was being pulled. Fouled by Strother. Now 3 team fouls on Denver here with 7:38 to go.
Well, and let me see. So you're going to pound them on the inside because they're so small. Yeah. That would be kind of what you need to do. Everybody out there pretty much is going to be undersized defensively.
And you are not counting on this Denver team out shooting you from 3, and that's what's happened tonight. Tatum, entry to Porzingis against Christian Brown. Backs him down, then kick out. Holiday, good look, straight away 3, got it.
Wow, nicely done. This time kicking out to a shooter, wide open.
5 straight for the Celtics, 98-93. Celtics 10 of 30 from distance, Denver 14 of 32. 98-93. Boston leads, 7:13 to go. Westbrook moving to his right. Finds Christian Brown. Up fakes the 3. Attacks Al Horford. Spins in the paint. Kick back out. Westbrook has 3 already, but the 4th comes up short. And the rebound for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen going slowly up the left side. Peyton Watson in front of him. Porzingis straight away. He's going to launch that 3. It's on line, but a little bit short. And Westbrook has the rebound. His 7th of the night. Lead pass for Strother. Scoops up with the left hand. No good. Rebound Jaylen Brown. Denver bench furious. There was no foul call. Horford finds the extra man. It's Holiday in the corner, but he misses the 3. Porzingis gets pushed in the back. They don't call that either. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Celtics. And whether that was a makeup call or not, they missed the call on one end, and then they missed it on the other end.
Look at the Jaylen here. Did he hit him?
Yeah, he put the hand on the shoulder. That's a missed call. Celtics caught a break, but the officials knew it, and they let Porzingis get knocked to the ground on the other end. Boston by 5. Holiday, the under out of bounds. Jaylen Brown catches, puts it off the glass and in. He got fouled too by Christian Brown. Now they're letting everything go.
He is still yelling at the officials, saying he got pushed in the back.
After going basically a full game without scoring, Jaylen's got 12 in the second half. Westbrook lead for Christian Brown. Up fake on Al Horford. Dribbles to the top of the circle. Now backs it up behind the line. Aims, fires. 3 comes up short. Rebound Jaylen Brown. Boston by 7 on the ball. Jaylen up the middle of the floor. Switches to the left hand. Scoops. No good. Rebound Michael Porter Jr. Good defense from Peyton Watson. DeAndre Jordan zips it ahead and throws it away. Threw it right to Tatum. 3-on-3 the other way. Tatum.
Porzingis wide open.
Instead, it comes to Jalen. Up fakes the corner three. Puts his head down, diagonals it out to Al Horford, and his three is right on the money. 10-point Boston lead.
Wow. And that was created again by Tatum with the good hands defensively, running back in the passing lane. Alert.
A scrappy insurgency here for the Nuggets tonight, but they have woken the sleeping giant now. Boston by 10. 5:38 to go. Westbrook down the left side. Pump fake on Holiday. Uses the window, no good. Porzingis got a hand of the rebound. Couldn't hang on to it. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be Denver ball.
There are times when Porzingis tries to sell it a little bit too much. That time, put your body on the guy and then back up.
And you know they're going to let some stuff go here.
Oh, yeah. When you're at somebody else's house, yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. Now the other tower coming in, Luke coming in.
Let's go Celtics to chant at one end, getting shouted down by the rest of the building. Under out of bounds, in safe for the Porter Jr. Tough shot is an air ball. Westbrook, great hustle save. Another offensive rebound for Denver. Murray. Bounce pass. Watson finds Westbrook. He's in the corner. Steps to his left away from Cornette. And he blocks the shot. Westbrook didn't get far enough away from Cornette. And the long reaches of the Condor deflect the ball to Jaylen Brown. Boston by 10 with possession. 5:08 to go. Jaylen Brown picks up his dribble. Goes cross court to Tatum. Tatum lines up Peyton Watson. 5 on the shot clock. Tatum dribbling between his legs. Gets himself in rhythm. Starts his drive in the paint. Stops. Dotted line. Jumper. Got it.
Ooh. That's some serious stuff like that. When things are going wrong, give it to your doggone big dog and let him work.
12 straight for the Celtics. Timeout Mike Malone. 4:54 to go. Boston 105. Denver 93 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club, politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize, and turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket. All while struggling to turn on the dishwasher. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover business development titles on Audible.
I want you to pay attention because this is important. Getting in shape and losing weight can literally be a life or death decision. Heart disease, diabetes, even cancer. Your lifestyle decisions dictate your health. Maybe you think you can't do it, but I know you can. If you have 3 key components. 1, you need a specific day-by-day fitness plan that's already proven to work so you won't quit. 2, a healthy nutrition plan that's integrated into your fitness plan that's easy to follow. And 3, support from a community all pulling for each other's success. I'm Carl, the CEO of Body. That's Body with an I. Body helps people achieve their goals with these 3 factors. That's where the magic happens. Body has the programs that are proven to help you lose up to 10 to 15 pounds in just 3 weeks, 30 to 40 pounds in 90 days. You just need to commit. This is so important for you. Go to body.com, that's BODI.com, and we'll get you the fast results you want step by step.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Celtics have taken command here. A 12-0 run to break the tie. They're up 105-93 with 4:54 to go.
Well, they did it because they're doing something on the defensive end. They're going to those players right now who can ISO one-on-one. What did I say earlier in this game? Use your length, use your size, get away from the 3, take the easier shot opportunities.
Meanwhile, how about this finish in Salt Lake City tonight? Colin Sexton makes a tying 3 with 4 seconds to go. Atlanta did not have a timeout.
Hawks don't have a timeout. Trey from midcourt to win it. Yes! He hit it! Trey Young hits a three, the buzzer!
Trey Young!
Atlanta wins the game!
Whoa, Trey Young!
Can you believe that?
That's the Hawks call, by the way, on television.
No. I'm asking you.
Yes.
You heard what it was. What were you supposed to say? Somebody supposed to get the Heisman then?
Dominique needs to get the Heisman.
Wow. Kept going.
Let the pictures tell the story. It's not complicated. 105-93. Denver with the ball out of the timeout. Trey Young, by the way, a 20-20 game tonight. He had 20 assists. Jamal Murray entry. Watson driving on Cornette. Runs it off the glass. No good. Great defense by Cornette. Man, he keeps making plays. Tatum, diagonal lead for Al Horford. Return to Tatum on the wing. He thought briefly about a knockout three and said, nope, don't need it right now. Tatum against Jamal Murray. Tatum dribbling between his legs. 9 on the shot clock. Now Tatum takes the three, stepping back. It's no good, but Jamal Murray fouled him. Tatum will shoot free throws. Denver won their first challenge, so they have another one, and they're talking about it.
I don't think you get this one.
Nope. That's a foul. That's a bad play by Jamal Murray. Fans here are booing the call, but boo Jamal Murray. That's a mistake.
Got him on the arm as he's going up. Easy call.
3 free throws for Tatum, first of which is good.
Well, Joe Mazzulla is still going to have a lot to say about this game because his team, for most of this game, just kind of struggled mentally. Then they got involved, and Brown got involved, and they got everything kind of going the right way.
With 8.5 to go, this was a tie game. Now the Celtics have run off 15 consecutive points, and we're right back where we were early second quarter with the Celtics holding their largest lead up by 15. Westbrook, stop and start, drives on Al Horford, switches to the right hand and scores.
Boy, he has such quickness. This time going right under the wing of Al Horford.
It's crazy to say. I just think he's genuinely, as amazing as he has been, and a Hall of Famer that he's going to be, he's unappreciated in this era.
Huh?
Tatum against Jamal Murray. Boston by 13. Tatum, right-hand dribble. Here comes the double team. Westbrook comes and slaps it away. Denver's got it. Porter pushes it to Westbrook. Lob in the air, thrown down by Strother. He hit the rim with the dunk attempt. It popped up in the air and then fell back in for him. That's how you know it's your night, and it has been for Strother. He's got 19. 108-97. Boston lead quickly cut to 11. 3:40 to go. Strother reaches for the ball. Tatum dribbles around him. Comes strong down the left side. Hand to Horford, who's open in the corner. 3, rims out. Rebound Michael Porter. Celtics, can they survive another bad three-point shooting night? Porter finds Westbrook coming strong. Past Jaylen Brown. Scoops it up and in. And the foul. And the Nuggets are not done yet.
You know it's going to come down to a one-possession game. But whatever it is, Celtics just can't help themselves.
Celtics led by 15 with 4:20 to go, and in less than a minute, Denver can run off 7 straight points here if Westbrook makes the free throw. 23, 8, and 6 for Westbrook. Not to mention 6 turnovers. There's the 24th point. Denver runs off 7 straight, and they're right back in it. 108-100. Boston lead on the ball. Clock rolling with 3:21 to go. Jaylen Brown, left side. Drew Holiday is open. Doesn't pull the trigger. Porzingis comes out, sets the high screen. Holiday puts it to the floor. He got fouled on a reach in, and Denver is over the limit.
Yes.
Which is why now you're not jacking up threes. Now you got to attack the rim.
This is a very easy hold there, right in front of the officials. Take them, take the free throws, and go home. Win a game, go home. You and I and everybody else talked about this trip. We talked about it before. I said, Sean, how do you feel about this trip? You said, if Celtics go 2-2, you said it's a good trip. 3-3, great trip. So
3 and 3 on a 4-game trip would be hard.
Yeah.
Holiday gets the free throws.
Well, they did what they needed to do. They didn't tell me Mav was going to be included.
At second half, they deserved maybe an extra loss or two.
Wow.
With that second half at OKC. They had a bad second quarter here tonight, but they're up by 10 with 3:07 to go. Can they defend? Jamal Murray, right-hand dribble, Holiday on the shoulder, push pass to the corner. Westbrook up, fakes the 3. Was he out of bounds? He was.
How many turnovers? That's 7 now?
7 turnovers for Westbrook. 7 of Denver's 16 turnovers. The Celtics, it appears, are going to survive another bad three-point shooting night. Up by 10 with 2:55 to go. Jaylen Brown, left side for Tatum. Here's the entry. Porzingis against Jamal Murray.
Yes.
Porzingis backs him in deep. There's the double team. Kick out. Tatum up fakes a three. Takes one dribble into 17 feet. Jumper's true.
It's it too small.
Celtics by 12. Tatum has been a maestro on this trip.
Oops.
And another turnover. The 8th for Westbrook as he fumbled it on the dribble. And Al Horford ripped it away. Now Boston by 12. 2:24 to go. And they are starting for the parking lot here in Denver.
Nope, foul here on Brown. Going through his man in the head.
Jaylen Brown. So an offensive foul. Denver's still alive, but...
Hey, thanks for the candy.
They brought candy. Now everyone's leaving. Now the Celtic fans will not leave, and as we've seen in this building in years past, they can get very loud when the home team fans leave. Jamal Murray, drive, spins, jumper off the wrong foot is good. Maybe this game gets Jamal Murray going again, but they struggle with him defensively on the floor. 10-point margin as they're about to announce 2 minutes remaining. Very dramatically. Jaylen Brown, here's the entry. Porzingis spins to his left. He gets fouled, more free throws. And the Celtics just methodically walking Denver down in this game.
And that's a good thing. You know, methodically choke the life out of them. That's what happened with those boa constrictors. Get those animals. They just, every time they squeeze a little tighter. You squeeze a little tighter. Choke the life out. This is what has to happen when you're playing a team and you get them down.
And nobody loves that more than Jiu-Jitsu Joe.
Wow.
Porzingis misses the first free throw.
Jiu-Jitsu Joe, you know what he loved about this trip? The cold weather.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I talked to his wife. He said,
loves it.
Oh, we're in Oklahoma. She said he was walking outside.
He had to buy her a coat. She did not, trying to be tough in Minnesota. Free throw good for Porzingis, 113-102. I asked him if he wanted to join me on my run tomorrow. It's going to be 14 degrees tomorrow at 8 a.m.
I'll be there.
I know you will.
Yeah. In spirit.
Jamal Murray against Tatum. Pull up, 17 feet. Tatum got a piece of it. It comes down to Westbrook. Finds the cutter. It's Murray. His bouncing floater off the back iron, no good. Porzingis the rebound. Like he got stepped on again. Tatum for Holiday. Lays it up and in with the left hand. It's just going to look like a double-digit line drive in the box score. Well, this was a difficult night. Westbrook goes the distance and scores. Promised he'd fill the stat sheet, and he did. 24 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 8 turnovers. Celtics by 11. Will they get another double-digit win? Down to 1:15 to go. Too late to make the substitution, so Joe Mazzulla just going to ride with these guys. Celtics don't play again until Friday. Fly back tomorrow afternoon. Drew Holiday, left side three, and there's a nice cherry on the sundae.
Put the punctuation in.
As we enter the final minute, Boston by 14. Really looking forward to talking to Jaylen Brown when this one is over. Porter finds Peyton Watson, and he flushes hard with the right hand. So Summer League back and forth here to finish this one as we go down under 45 seconds. Jaylen into the offensive end. Celtics probably will not shoot here. Looked pretty bleak after the loss to Indiana, but the Celtics, the historic blowout of Toronto on New Year's Eve to set them off on the right foot on this most difficult schedule week of the year. They take the shot clock violation. And we will get some mass substitutions here for the final 24 seconds. But this will be a game that gets discussed because of Joe Mazzulla lighting them up in that third quarter. Jaylen Brown became Jaylen Brown again in the second half. I thought this was Kristaps Porzingis' best game of the year.
Nah, I mean, he did. He played really well. And the Celtics need every point he had.
Strawther harassed and fouled by Jaden Springer. The Celtics had a foul to give, so Denver will inbound again. How about just let him shoot and then dribble it out and we get the heck out of here?
Good plan. for a guy who's sitting on the bench. Like, I got to get in. I got to do something.
Well, it's on the stat sheet. Strother, step back three, air ball, rebound Jaylen Brown. They'll hack the dribble across half court. The Celtics, Joe Mazzulla likes challenges. They got one from this non-Jokic Denver team tonight, but the Celtics survive it, and in front of thousands of their green-clad fans in Denver tonight, they complete the most difficult road trip of the year, 3-1. The final score, Boston 118, Denver 106. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
I want you to pay attention because this is important. Getting in shape and losing weight can literally be a life or death decision. Heart disease, diabetes, even cancer. Your lifestyle decisions dictate your health. Maybe you think you can't do it, but I know you can. If you have 3 key components. 1, you need a specific day-by-day fitness plan that's already proven to work so you won't quit. 2, a healthy nutrition plan that's integrated into your fitness plan that's easy to follow. And 3, support from a community all pulling for each other's success. I'm Carl, the CEO of Body. That's Body with an I. Body helps people achieve their goals with these 3 factors. That's where the magic happens. Body has the programs that are proven to help you lose up to 10 to 15 pounds in just 3 weeks, 30 to 40 pounds in 90 days. You just need to commit. This is so important for you. Go to body.com, that's BODI.com, and we'll get you the fast results you want step by step.
Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise. Some are filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy additives that growing kids should never eat. That's why Hiya created the Kids Daily Multivitamin, a chewable vitamin with 15 plus essential vitamins and minerals. Some kids' vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar, and sugar is known to contribute to a variety of health issues. Hiya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy additives, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. Hiya is made with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies and helps support kids' immune systems, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, and more. It's also non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, and nut-free. Hiya is designed for kids 2 and up and sent straight to your door, so parents have one less thing to worry about. To receive 50% off your first order, go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar. Go to hiyahealth.com/no sugar and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults.
Him back towards the tunnel where Jaylen Brown is standing right now with the headset on. How aware are you? There's so many things to cover here. How aware are you of all of the Celtic fans that come out to Denver every year?
It's special. Just being able to travel and it feel like a home game. We don't take it for granted, so it was great tonight. Shout out to all the fans that showed up, to all the Celtics fans that show love. We appreciate it.
One of the things that seemed to happen this game, early in the game, we didn't really get any good looks, but you made a determined look in that third quarter to get yourself involved, attacking the rim.
Yeah, I feel like I'm one of the more aggressive players getting to the basket. You know, I don't complain. You know, I wish I got a little bit more love from the officials, but this shit is ridiculous. But, you know, I'm going to just keep doing what I do. Tonight I was able to get some guys going, find some good reads. But, you know, I love getting to the basket. I love being physical, and sometimes they use it against me.
Speaking of getting going, Joe, who is wild in real life, maintains a certain decorum on the sideline. Tonight in the third quarter, when the game was getting a little uneven, he really seemed to get emotional on the sideline. What was going on there?
Yeah, I mean, we had, I think it was a possession where they just got multiple rebounds, or there was a few possessions in a row where we couldn't come up with a rebound. And that's unacceptable, especially we got 2 bigs on the floor. So he, you know, the reason why we got 2 bigs on the floor is so we can rebound. So right there, he was just showing his emotion. That was it.
One of the things I saw, and I hate to be nitpicky here, but you know, when you got pushed in the back in the fourth quarter here, and you were under the basket with a layup, and you looked at the official, and you turned and you said, "Damn, I got pushed in the back." Yeah. Those are the things that frustrate you, right? You just want to even call.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're on the road, so I guess it is what it is. I'm not sure what's a foul or what's not a foul this year. You know, I'm getting to the basket. I'm going to keep being aggressive. But I've had to alter my game a little bit. I've used a little bit more floaters and stuff like that because I getting to the rim. They're letting a lot of stuff go at the rim. So I've had to alter my game a little bit, and I've adjusted. And I'm going to continue to adjust because it's just basketball at the end of the day.
All right, JB, it's a 3-1 trip. What say we get the heck out of here?
I agree. Let's do it.
We'll see you Friday night.
See you guys back at home.
Right. You got it. Celtics win at 118-106. We'll wrap it next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
You turned your dating app for pets into a business, which just turned over its first billion. You turned around the fortunes of a failing football club. Politely turned down a Nobel Peace Prize. And turned up on Mars in your own reusable rocket.